What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. This is a continuation. I was just on the brother Lamont Tyson channel, and we was talking about the shot. It seems every time I'm on there, it seems that I'm getting some type of internet connection feedback, starting to make it look like I don't have, some type of connection. I don't know what the hell's going on. People try to get their little, nursery school jokes together, and it's cute. But anyway, also when it's a lot of people on the show, I don't always get to say, a lot of stuff, or, everybody don't really get to go and elaborate on topics. So there's a couple things I wanted to talk about as well. Lawrence Greer, what's up? What's up? Appreciate you for coming through. Sheena, hey girl, I'm glad you came through. As always, you got my back. I appreciate you. Hey, if y'all new, make sure y'all hit the like and also subscribe. Now we're gonna get into it a little bit. Miss Crafty, I appreciate you. Saw you over there on Lamont Tyson channel. Everybody had little jokes for me and stuff about the little Wi-Fi. You ain't defend me, but it's all good. Anyway, what's up, Sharon Davis, Karen Jones? Hey, it's all good, man. I know people want to be a part of the show, and they need to feel like, they doing something. So they got their little jokes ready and stuff. It's cute. It's all good. Anyway, I ain't worried about it. Yeah, I appreciate you, Karen. I love that you came through as well. So we were talking about a few subjects on Lamont channel, and also I'm gonna put the link up because I like to give people the chance to come up and speak and talk. So you don't have to just comment over here. You can bring your ass up here. Let me hear what you got to say. All right. So there's the link. Whether you watching, because I'm streaming live on 4 platforms right now, as always. Some people don't realize that. But whether you on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, or Twitter, you can join in on the conversation. All right. So, yeah, go ahead and work on it. Okay. So anyway, we were talking about a few things on Lamont channel, and there was a couple things I wanted to talk about and bring up. So one of the things is Tiff. Okay, we could talk about what she did as far as being with Emmett and how she was actually worse in the situation, because what she did was on purpose. So Emmett messed up when he slept with Dom. He made a big mistake, but he wasn't purposely sleeping with her in order to hurt Tiff or to prove a point or to get revenge. And it seems that that is what she did. And as a woman, although it may hurt the guy, in the end, you're the one getting screwed and you're making yourself look bad. And then at the same time, she's talking about we both came and went a bunch of times. I don't know, this, that, or the other. So you're putting your body in a situation that you could possibly be pregnant by somebody that may not want to have nothing to do with you. Why would you put yourself in that situation? And how would that be getting back at Emmett? Because if he decide he don't want to be with you no more, you'll be stuck with that baby and with that dude, and more drama in your life than what's needed. Hey, Karen, thank you very much, sis. I appreciate your help. I know a lot of people was trying to say, I don't know what it is. Every time I go on Lamont's channel, when it's more than 3 people, it seems that I'm like the 5th wheel and it ain't rolling. You know what I mean? My Wi-Fi, I keep getting kicked. It's breaking up. I don't know what the hell it is, but it ain't a good look. So those that are subscribed to my channel and, watch me on the regular know that I don't normally have those type of issues. I don't know what it is and why it's happening, but it is, getting old. Nevertheless, thank you, sis, for your support. I appreciate it. So, Chris P, what's up, brother? You say the Shy's writing is too all over the place. The dialogue is particularly sloppy between certain characters. I agree. I agree because they're not, from what we see, she just got up and left while, you know, she was still dripping. You know what I mean? She was still dripping. She didn't even get the Old Bay seasoning up off the fish before she let dude marinate it. That's bad. And then from what we see, because now we left with assumptions, is that, you know, they still haven't talked about what happened and what was going on. Nita, what's up, Nita? How you doing?
I'm great. I'm great.
Hey, welcome to the show. We was just chopping it up over there with Lamont.
Yeah.
So and also, no ma'am, thank you for the support as well. You say Image should have set up the admission better. IF Dom is lazy writing and unplanned. Now let me tell you this: it's no good time to tell your woman that you cheated on her, especially with somebody she know. But Nita, would you agree that the worst possible time is while I'm up in you in the middle of it? Like, that's probably the worst time you could ever tell. Yeah.
It was bad. It was
that's
bad.
Crazy.
And I think that's why everybody people keep trying to say it's bad writing because I feel like it shouldn't have went that way. But I think, like I said in the other show, I feel like they are trying to contrive and make drama for drama's sake. But I mean, not saying that this stuff don't go on because people do act like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, people really do. They have a breakdown in communication. It's not healthy. A lot of parents wasn't able, and the school systems wasn't able to make the children to what they were. And it just is what it is. Like, they're just like a product of what they know. They don't know nothing. But at the same time, like, I want to try to release people from, you know, yeah, we got to take care of these kids. But if the kids are not willing to listen to it, like the other day, I was trying to talk to my son and explain these things that I'm saying to him. And I'm trying to make him be a better man. And then he, you know, give him the tools and the direction. But he was like, every time you talk to me, it's on some woo woo woo, depressing shit I don't want to hear. And
how old is your son?
11.
Wow. I'll be like, here goes some depression. I'm about to put a depression in your ass if you don't listen. Of depression of my foot in your ass. You better shut the hell up. It's gonna be a foot depression in your ass, little mother. What you say, boy? You want to get depressed? I'm about to depress this foot all the way. Oh, but see, that goes against man versus woman. He coming into being a young man, and so he kind of started. He probably think he taller than you. Or as tall as you, and you saying this and that. So that's why it's always good. Yeah.
I don't know.
For a young man to have another male role.
I'm 5'2". My son is 6'1". My son is 6'1". I got a bat with his name on it.
You're gonna take them knees out.
Nah, he knew not to play with me.
You say he ain't gonna be a Negro. We gonna take them knees out.
A bat with his name.
What's up, Mormon?
We got Lauren.
What's up?
What's up? Oh, nothing much, man. What's on your mind? I appreciate you coming through.
All right. So here's the thing, right? I feel like the stigma on light-skinned women. I feel like the stigma on light-skinned women.
We can hear you.
In this.
Take your mic
away. Hold on. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just
move your mic. We heard you good.
Yeah, I almost felt your tongue in my ear.
That's what she
said. Okay. Yeah, I feel like the stigma on light-skinned women is
Come on, because
I feel like the stigma on light skinned women is not presented right.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Like how they're doing light skinned women is like a stigma.
Okay. What do you mean how they doing light skinned women?
Like, do you know the stigma on light skinned women that you can't trust them and all that?
You can't. Because they got niggas lined up waiting.
I don't see what it's about.
I'm gonna still go back.
No, they got niggas lined up waiting.
So what you mean between Tiff and Dom? Because they really the only light skin.
Okay, you got. Look. Hold on.
Are you on a delay?
Hold on. Okay, hold on.
Same internet as you, Jay.
See what I mean? Y'all
the last person. The last person.
You pay your bill, Negro.
Look, I take it back. Look, I can't mess with it. I ain't trying to be your heckler when you gonna get at me, Jay. So I'm gonna be quiet.
The last person get the end of the stick. Me and Jay.
No, I ain't heckling nobody. I want to hear what you gotta say, though. I am interested.
Okay, look. So you got Dom, right? You got Dom messing with.
Right.
Hold on. You got Dom messing with the son and the daddy. I mean, after the son, she went to the dad. Then you got Tiff. Soon as he cheat, is Emmett tell her the truth. She run off to the dude she been wanting to mess with. Right? Second light skinned girl, third light skinned girl. You got Tracy.
But she didn't.
She like, hold on. She like a walking Grim Reaper. Every man that touched her is like, you feel me? Then she messing with Duda for $5 million for money. Those are 3 light skinned girls, right or wrong?
Who's a walking Grim Reaper? Tracy?
Yes.
Yeah. He's talking about Tracy, yeah.
I know that's right.
So that's what I said. I didn't say it that way, but I agree with that.
That's what you call a black widow.
I agree with that.
Yeah, and I turned. Yeah, my echo was my delay was the TV was on, so I had to turn it off. But I feel like and then what if Brandon shot Duda? Oh my God! You want to bring all us into this show for real and say it's good? Make Brandon shoot Duda.
Now that would be good writing. That would be good writing to
interesting, but at the same time, I don't see the motive. I don't see why he would do that.
At the beginning, the dude said that he was in protective custody.
Today with Kevin.
Yeah.
Why would he shoot Duda?
I mean, he remember at the beginning when they was in the restaurant and the dude said, "Oh, I heard he was in protective custody. I heard he was dead." Remember? Mm-hmm. At the beginning of the movie, they threw you a little foreshadow.
Yeah, they said he was in protective custody.
Yep. And he come out and pop him, but
because he was gonna snitch
on Duda.
Okay.
Basically,
yeah, that makes sense now.
So I would say that.
Let's share my love. Tiff been wanting to mess with Dante. Dante got in her head. He did did the whole player thing.
Yep.
Where he gonna get in her mind first.
Yep.
He put the he got in her mind first, and then he got the body.
Right.
Yeah, and I think
because I'm gonna tell you like this, and this how women operate. Hold on, let me say this right quick, then I get back to you, Lauren. Women don't cheat like a man would cheat in the moment. Women keep like a memory Rolodex of dudes that are possibilities. Now they may not like, mess with him, but she knows
this is who I'm messing with.
Money.
Correct.
And that's why she went right to him. She didn't even have to say nothing because she already knew what the deal was. All she had to do was go with it. You know what I'm saying? He got more money than Emmett. He got better game than Emmett because he all in her head. And you know what I'm saying? She presented that as, a better option. So
but Lena Waithe, hold on, but Lena Waithe is okay, I'm sorry. But listen, so Lena Waithe is making it like so you gonna mess with the dope boy is the way to go. He got his own business, he stole it, but it's his, you know what I mean? But the dope boy is the way. That's what you telling these young black girls. Oh, the dope boy is, he gonna be the knight in shining armor. You feel me? So what if Emmett ends up on drugs when he found out his mom got cancer? What if he end up on crack? They ain't talking about that. Mental health is, I think. I think Emmett going to end up on. When he found out about his mom,
I hope they don't write Emmett like that.
That'll make sense though, because the player in the hood be the ones that be on crack. Am I right or wrong? Sometimes, most of the time. Yeah.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they don't know how to deal with their problems. I say it like this: you was onto it when you say they presented that women always like the bad boy.
Yep.
And then always want the bad boy. She didn't want to give Ronnie no coochie, but she gonna give the bad crooked dude the bear some. You know, Gemma, she gonna run to Jake. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing. I want to highlight.
Go ahead, say what you want to say.
Yeah, I want to highlight Nita about something too, because you know I watch you, Jay, and I watch Lamont every week. You feel me? I watch you almost every day because you're always on.
Thank you,
Nita. How is Gemma right for doing this to Kevin?
No, I didn't. I never.
You said he should have paid attention.
Right.
I never said she
you
was
ain't say
right.
That. And you beautiful. You beautiful, ma'am. You beautiful.
What I want to say to you guys, like I always want to say,
shoot that shot.
If you are participating, you are a participant. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not gonna keep on shucking the blame. Like, at the end of the day, yeah, Gemma fucking him, but at the other end of the day, that's your friend. But these friends don't feel like they have no boundaries with taking Kevin's woman.
Right.
And I feel like, I'm telling you, Kevin gonna be Ronnie. I don't know.
That's what I said. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I agree with you on. I agree with you on that. I think so too. I told my
a lot of people been saying that. Let me just say, Mona Max, thanks for the shout out.
Where I think this show is so, you know, I was telling Jay the other day, I think this show is so dark, man. It's never no sunlight.
I know.
It's so dark, bro. And he was saying because of the wintertime. But
that's what I fought Lena for.
I'm trying to figure out something, but you do got a point.
But is that what Chicago really is, or is I just feel like Lena should be more creative and more not showing the same thing the white people do. Like, why are you doing the same thing that everybody else have done? All the white creators, all the white directors, they do the same thing, and she follows the same format. And that's part of why she got in the space that she's in. By trying to appease the white person. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to
control. She a puppet. Right.
You got to get in Hollywood hook or crook. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, she got in there. She trying to tell her story. Yes, she has an agenda. And she not trying to turn people gay, but she's just trying to show people, gay people having their experience on TV because they don't never see. Y'all get to see yourselves all the time. I don't care what movie it is. Or any TV series, you get to see yourself. But gay people do not get to see themselves. Gay, queer, that whole umbrella, don't nobody get to see themselves.
Okay, let me ask you this. Actually, guys, this. Who gonna have
let me say, hold on 1 second, Lawrence.
My fault.
What'd you say?
Lawrence, hold on 1 second, then I get back to you.
My fault,
you all good. Hold on, let me just say, I kind of agree with CJ. Lena is getting all the blame. Now, she doesn't write every episode, but we don't know these people's names. You know what I'm saying? It's like a football team. The quarterback gonna get all the blame, but he don't play every part. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I get it. She's getting more blame than's probably necessary, but at the same time, it's her show, her creation.
She has a vision,
whether it's good or bad, that's probably why she did it.
Yeah.
I
think
I agree.
As a creator, you have a vision.
That's what it is.
You have a vision of what you want to do, but at the end of the day, I keep trying to figure out why she started with Jason Mitchell, and the gay agenda was never there.
And he was a positive brother. Do you remember
in seasons 1 and 2?
Yep.
Right.
There was no gay agenda. She created that's what everybody is attached to.
That's why I said before that season 1 and 2 is like one show, and 3 and 4 is like a spinoff.
And then you gotta look at it like this. Look, Brandon was a role model to Emmett and Kevin. So imagine if Brandon was alive, he could be cooking for Emmett and say, Dom, I'm done with you. Bye. You know what I'm saying? If she leave, he ain't got. He'd be like, yo, Brandon, come cook for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Now look. So it's like it doesn't represent black excellence, man. It's like we just dark people. You know what I'm saying? We're not, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. But and the only reason I feel like the only reason I feel like
to really root for in the show.
That's why. And who gonna have a happy ending? I feel like something gonna happen to Papa, bro. He too positive. I'm trying to like it's
I
a really
know
dark
I
show.
kept saying that. I
feel
just,
like
in Power,
I'm a cry, bro.
you
He's
remember
very
in Power,
positive.
Raina died, she got killed. She was a good person. And I feel like the same thing gonna happen with Papa.
Yep.
With
and
Papa?
I'm gonna shed a tear. Yes. Because he's too positive for the show.
It's always the good
positive.
people.
I hope they don't kill him more.
They're gonna give him a fat check behind the scenes.
I might have been real sad for him. Yeah, I may have been more sad if Papa died before this season. Now they got him acting like an emotional bitch. I thought you was my Coretta Scott King.
No,
I wasn't there.
Jay crazy.
Like, what the hell? He like out of touch, man.
They brought his father back. Maybe they'll do it to him.
What you gonna say?
Maybe not Papa.
Ain't nobody don't care if TD Fakes get shot up. Look, who gonna care if TD Fakes get shot up?
I know, true. You true. But I feel like
now the next episode says the next episode say Papa ends up questioning his faith. So what do you think may happen to make him question his faith? Maybe TD.
I hope his father don't do something crazy.
Popped, trying to bring up some domestic dispute.
It's probably something with his father.
Yeah,
he gonna look around him. He gonna look around him. I think, he gonna look around him.
Yeah,
he gonna open his eyes because I think he innocent in the mind. You know what I'm saying?
He is innocent in the mind. He's like a 10-year-old still.
Yeah.
No,
Moochie, what
like
you think is gonna happen with Papa make him quit?
I hope Papa is able to just fuse the thing that's between Jake and
you
Kevin.
How he
because you know he was always the one that's able to diffuse the situation with them two, where he get them back where they talking. But now where it's going, I don't know if he could bring it back like where they all gonna be friends.
Yeah, especially because they go to one
Papa
school
Daddy buying girls from nothing.
and Papa goes to another school. No, I said,
y'all crazy.
He said Papa's daddy buying girls from Nuck.
Papa Daddy R. Kelly, huh? Okay. Y'all crazy as hell.
Yeah.
No, what I was saying is that I was saying that Papa is on one side of the tracks and Kevin and Jake are on another side of the track.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I
think Kev is like in the middle of the tracks.
But
I don't know if he's gonna be able to do nothing.
But do you think Lena Waithe is gonna
know what's going on?
But do you think Lena Waithe is gonna let them be happy? That couple be happy? A black couple? A man and a boy and a girl?
I hope the girl don't get. You know what? I don't know. I hope she don't get pregnant.
Ooh, Papa a man though. He's straight.
Maybe that's why he kept questioning his faith.
They gonna get pregnant?
Oh,
Papa and Maisha may just be the last good straight couple standing. That's what Chris P said. Papa and Maisha may just be the last good straight couple standing when the show finally ends.
Emmett said, "Did he pull out?" So it's known that black young men ain't using condoms.
Nope.
Did he pull out? I'm like, what?
Yeah, that was bad right there.
Yeah, he didn't even ask if she used the condom.
But also, the black woman. But the black woman said, "No, we was doing it so much. I don't know. I lost track." So you just let some random.
She's saying stuff to hurt his feelings deliberately.
Hey, I looked at my.
That's true.
At the same time, she should have been on her way to Walgreens to get a Plan B pill.
She's saying stuff to hurt his feelings deliberately. Matter of fact, if they did,
right.
if something does happen, she did it with both of them, so you don't know who's gonna be the father.
Yep.
Plan B, kill both.
But that's a dub. That's Lawrence, a dub to me.
Let me ask you this, Lawrence. Lawrence, if you was Emmett, would one of your questions be, did dude busting you, or would you have some other questions like, maybe we should be together no more type stuff?
Oh, I'm out the door. I'm gone. That's it. I'm gone. Yeah. I love myself too much. I love myself too much.
After he messed around so many times and made babies, they was messing around since high school.
Listen, Mooch, my mom told me one thing. She said, a man is gonna cheat. Right or wrong, we dogs, right? A man is gonna cheat. My mother told me this. My mom is hood as it get, gangster as it get. Listen, she said, if a woman go cheat on you after you cheat on her, leave her alone. It's different. It's different. You know, I'm not commending what men do.
Mindset.
It's different. It's different. Right. You're a woman.
I'll put it this way. Let me say this.
I was raised by a single mother.
Right.
You feel me?
And let me this. Yeah. Let me say this, and then Nina and Moochie, I want y'all to chime in and tell me what you think. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, Nita. Now, men, when a woman cheats on them, they think of the physical acts that happen. Was you sucking this? Did he bend you over? Did he do this? Did he do that?
Lord.
That's where our mind go. Women first think about like betrayal. You betrayed me. You cheated on our relationship. You all don't think about was he bending her over? So am I right on that though? Is that how we first visualize the cheat?
Did he do what I do?
What you say, Moochie?
He said, did he do what I did to
you? Right. So
me as a person, I wouldn't even have asked those questions. If you don't want the answers to those,
you say
don't. No, I was saying don't ask the questions that you don't want the answer to. Like, I felt like he couldn't handle it, but at the same time, I felt like he did. I felt like he handled it good. You know, even with the trailer for the next episode, you know, he's like, okay, we fucking bitches, we about to do it. But then he doing it in their house.
And then she got rules and changing it up. He didn't
do it in their house. At least she went and had. But if Tiffany bought a nigga in their house, then what? What the fuck?
Oh my!
That would really be a problem.
Say?
That would really be a problem.
That would go. That would go left.
No,
but we never seen
it's gonna be some furniture moving up in this piece.
They make you feel like they can do whatever they want to do, and like I said, you leave the door open, so they're gonna break the window and come into the window. I'm like, nigga, we got the rules here. I'm leaving the door open, and he break the rules and fucking do some bullshit. Like, no.
So you saying all right? We already saw the coming attractions for Is it any way, Jay, you could play the trailer for next episode?
Oh, okay. I'm doing it. Oh, because I had a question about the girl that was down on her knees.
Let's see.
Did you already download it?
What was?
I downloaded.
Let me hear that. What's the question?
Who, me?
All right. What you mean, the girl down on her knees? Somebody in the trailer?
Yeah, it was a girl down on her knees, looking like she was about to give Emmett head.
Oral sex.
Yeah, and
yeah, she was about to.
But I don't know. Was it Dom?
It wasn't Dom. It wasn't Dom.
It wasn't Dom. It looked like some bird with dreads or braids.
It wasn't Dom.
It's some girl he picked. He probably started talking to that come to the restaurant.
Right.
Yep. And I don't even think he liked it.
Right. Probably.
He just did it because he know he got a pass.
Probably.
There you go. And I'm gonna tell y'all too. I think they should dive in. See, if I was the writer of the show, I would. Yeah. If I was the writer of this show, I would dive into Emmett's sexual addiction. He has a sex addiction. I would dive into that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I would dive into him going to help.
Now let me.
He's addicted to sex. I think he's addicted to sex.
Black men don't act like that.
I think he just been around his father.
It's an addiction.
Do like his father do.
Really?
I don't think he got a sex addiction. I think he's he's like his father.
Right. I'm like, addiction? You trying to put a whole mental.
No, I don't think it's that.
Hey, y'all gonna be mad at me though. I love Darnell. Darnell, my dude.
Absolutely not doing that today.
I like Darnell too.
Yup.
Now let me ask you this. She asked Pigeon Foot Birdman Jr. with his pigeon pants.
Woo! I'm done with Jay.
The black swan
man,
over here.
This player, you off the chain.
She taking advice from the black swan and talking about go cheat. I think she's very simple-minded.
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
What do y'all think? Lawrence, kick it off. What you think about this? And then we're gonna work our way up. Lawrence, Mooch, Anita. What y'all think? What you think about this advice in this situation? Taking advice from them, the gay couple, about their relationship.
First of all, they need to go get tested. Them two, this day and age, period. You know what I mean?
Right.
They need to go get tested.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not at first, and then they're all getting high. They're all under the influence, but you know, I guess that brings out the truth. I just think they should just split up, man. That's the wrong. You don't get advice from people in a marriage, and then you telling them that you're listening. The first people you see, they look like clowns in there. That could be that could be the devil sending two people to talk to you. The first people you see, you ask them this question, and you follow off them. The first people you see, not an older person.
Look, I took it there. You on point with something because look how the background is red.
Yeah. See what I'm saying? And then why she?
That's deep.
The devil.
She ain't got no grandma. Yeah, she ain't got no grandmother or nothing. No aunt she could talk to about this. She ain't got no. You know what I'm saying? Like Tiff is just Tiff. She ain't got no background. Just the baby and
they
him.
don't even talk about her family.
This show it's like terrible. I'm waiting on
remember this though. Yeah, I know, right? But remember this though. Tiff is grimy. Remember, she got Emmett beat up on the train by her family. Remember? In what, season 2? Or was that season 3?
When she was messing with the other dude.
Yep. So
she remember she was messing with the other dude and he came by there?
Yep.
And the guy was ready to fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, he was about to beat her up. Matter of fact, she had bruises on her face or something, didn't she?
Yeah, the guy hit her. The guy hit her.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yep.
Yeah. So she make bad decisions, and it was a bad decision to get married to Emmett too. She shouldn't have accepted that proposal. I think Nita said that. Yeah.
Yeah, but what?
Go ahead, Nita. What you think about that proposal?
It was me.
Yeah. What you think about her?
I said she should not have accepted his proposal. 1, and number 2, if he was going to tell her the truth, tell it before we get married. Because at the end of the day, if you accept the proposal, you get married, and then he tells you afterwards, and then you look like the bad guy when he would treat you like trash the whole fucking time that we was. No.
Right.
If he wasn't going to take it to his grave, the only reason why I thought it is because his father knew, and his father kept on taunting him and doing it, and he got in his head. Why? I don't know, because his father ain't never been there for him at all. So I don't even understand why it weighed so much on his mind. Like, why didn't the stuff that your mother said to you over the years, like, I talk to my son over and over again. Like, we got this journal and we talk to each other. And he was like, every time you talk to me, it's depressing and I don't want to hear it. And I'm like, nigga, I'm just trying to get, I'm trying to teach you what you need to know.
Right.
And like I said, you get a stone wall. Like I keep trying to tell you with Kevin and all that stuff, everybody keep on trying to blame it on the women, and the women is trying their fucking hardest. And it don't work like that. The men don't accept it. The boys don't accept it. Whatever it is, they don't accept it.
Right. Well, you got to first remember communication, how we as people communicate. Women are more emotional and feelings based, where men are more analytical. You need to show me A, B, and C in order for me to make sense. So like he's saying, maybe it's dark. Maybe you should switch it up and just show like straight facts or whatever it is. And numbers
he's
of
11.
situation. And maybe
he's 11.
I'm saying that's how men think, period, though. That's just how we see things. We're not as emotionally involved in stuff.
I don't
like
want
if
him
somebody
to think
was
like that.
to tell me, but that's how a man's brain works. You can't rewire his brain to think like a woman.
I feel like his father planted the seed in his head.
Y'all keep trying to blame it on the woman, right? Y'all keep trying to blame it on the mothers and the women that are left with these things. We are
what you mean, no?
Single. We are single mothers trying to raise these boys, and that y'all to lay children all over the place.
Well, it takes
and
two.
We're
so
trying
you
to
can't
do our
say
best.
People laying children all over like they snatching women up and impregnating them and bouncing like got one. I'm out. Right. You know, y'all making bad decisions and choosing these dudes too.
Ain't nothing stronger than a black woman raising a black man. Period. Ain't nothing stronger than a black woman raising a black man.
Shama Love has a perfect. I agree with her. She says Emmett and Tiff both took bad advice. She took bad advice from the people at the gay couple at the tasting, and Emmett been taking bad advice from his father.
Right.
Because his to me, his father planted that seed for him to tell on himself.
So that leads into Larry.
He planted the guilt, planted the seed, and everything. When
that
and then brought the movie Soul Food over there.
He didn't plant no guilt.
Orchestrating with that.
So
his father didn't even care. He said, "What a mess! You better not." You know what I'm saying? You tripping?
Yep.
He didn't tell him you better go tell and come clean. That's all
the
women
but I
he
feel
talked
like
to.
I feel like because he told his
he didn't
woman,
give no bad advice. No, his woman told him. His woman told him. He didn't ask.
But he didn't have to go back and tell Emmett that he knew.
What difference do it make? It wasn't like he rubbed it. He didn't rub it in his face. He laughed.
I wouldn't have said nothing.
He did some manipulative crap.
I wouldn't have said nothing. Period.
Who does that to their son?
I wouldn't have said nothing. I would have, because me, I'm not saying I'm a pimp or nothing, but bro, I know how to handle. I was raised by a single. I know women. I was raised by a woman. I wouldn't have said nothing. Nothing.
Why did he go tell Emmett?
I wouldn't have said nothing.
Have to tell him that,
Lawrence, because
he didn't have to tell him.
Yeah,
go ahead. We try to do one at a time so everybody can be heard. Go ahead, Nita. Then I'm gonna say something.
I was just about to ask Lawrence. I'm like, because this is coming from your father. Like, I feel like he had. What is going on? I hear too much echo. Okay, no, I feel like that because he is yearning for his father's acceptance and stuff like that. Like maybe he's listening to his father's influence more than what he should.
Yeah.
And they did not give a clear concept of what they're doing. Like, I understand that the father is fucking Dom. He didn't already fuck Dom. But I'm trying to figure out where is this coming from in his head. So do you guys yearn for your father? Huh?
No, it don't make sense. So
for your father's acceptance and what he's saying, like he's taking it too much to heart because he didn't have his father.
I mean, see, here's the thing about me. Again, I wasn't raised, you know, I didn't have a father growing up, but at the same time, I had all my boyfriends. That's it. And I know what toxic relationships look like.
How many boyfriends was it?
Yeah, you said
my mom was a player, man. Straight from Philly. Straight player.
She was a player.
Let
me say this. From my experience, I had my mother and father in my life my whole time. So I never experienced, and a lot of my friends did too. So I've grown up and I've heard people say that they yearn for a father or miss this or wonder who their dad was, or you see a show, they trying to find out who their mom was and stuff. I don't relate to that because I've always had them in my life. So I don't know how I would have felt if I didn't. So I don't know about that. But I know that by having both sides in the home, I know how women act and I know how men act. You see what I'm saying? I know what it is to be a man and how to act like a man and rationally, and I know how women can act emotionally and can do things off of emotions. And to a man, it don't make no damn sense because it don't add up. Just like you were saying on Lamont, you was crying over spaghetti that fell. Like, we wouldn't get that other than we would rationalize it as, well, she's pregnant, her emotions is crazy. But like, we could be stressed out about a lot of stuff, but we wouldn't do that. You know what I mean? Like, that's just not how we deal with, you know, sad or traumatic or stress situations. You know what I mean? A man will try to rationalize and figure a way out of it. You know what I mean? We would try to deal with it. Like, I had traumatic stuff go through me. I didn't like sit there and go through it. I tried to figure out ways to fix it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I didn't just like.
Let me clarify me spilling the spaghetti all over the place and crying. Okay, I had a moment. My husband was at work working. I was getting dinner ready for when he comes home. And in the process, I spilled the spaghetti. I cried like a baby because if you don't know what spaghetti look like, because men, all you do is eat the spaghetti. But if you don't know that all them little pieces is all over the place, that's what it is. And that's what I had to clean up by myself.
Yeah.
By myself.
Girl,
I didn't have no children to tell them to clean that shit up for me. No, I had to do it for myself. And I just had, like, you have two people.
You spilled it.
You have two people emotions in you. You have your own emotions and you have the child that you are trying to create. You have their emotions as well. So it's like double time. So when people say, why are you acting like that, girl? What? Have you ever created life?
Right.
Have you ever created life?
That's another thing, like you were saying, I'm glad you brought that up. You don't have to do stuff in order to understand it. Like, I never served time in prison, but I understand what they may go through. I never murdered somebody, but I understand what they go through. I never been in the military or World War II, but I understand. Or whether I said we wouldn't understand. We would just justify it. No, I said we would justify it as your emotions are out of whack because you're pregnant. But that's not how we would deal with stuff.
What you tripping on?
I said as far as Keisha sitting there crying on the floor, why is she tripping? She had the chance to end the pregnancy. Wait,
no, I don't think.
Let me finish. She could have had She could have had an abortion. She could have had an abortion, right? She chose not to. So she was put in a situation against her will.
It does not undo what the man did to her. It does not undo what the man did to her.
As if her life is ruined. Nobody said anything is undone, but you don't have to be continuously in that pain.
Wait a minute, what I'm
saying? You don't have to continuously be sitting in that sorrow. So, wait, let me just finish this point. You know, because Nita won't let me finish this point. Let me just say this one point. So I know. Let me finish. If a man was in this situation and we had to deal with it, we would go through the steps like this. Somebody kidnapped me against my will and impregnated me and put something in my body. Abortion. I did not love this person. I didn't want, either we would have an abortion, or if we felt that we didn't believe in that, then we would have an adoption. So at the very worst case, 9 months later, we would move on. I understand your emotions can get attached because something's growing in you, but you didn't want that growing in you. That's like if I was on the spaceship and aliens, and the damn alien put that shit in me and it's about to bust out my chest. I'm not getting attached to it. I'm
right.
I'm not gonna be like, oh, but it's growing in me. No.
Look, you got me doing the church praise.
Get that shit up out of me.
Can I talk?
You can talk.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Leave my accent alone. Leave my accent alone. Listen, you gotta keep in mind. You gotta keep in mind that she killed that man. That had her in captivity
in order to get away.
Right.
That's
already messing with her.
Mm-hmm.
Now you want her to kill a baby.
Okay.
You don't think that's a lot for
adoption.
They don't care about none of her trauma. They don't care about none of that.
You say
they don't care about none of that, Moochie.
But they don't care about none of it. 18 years old, and you're like, okay, go ahead.
They don't care about none of it.
And let them suck this baby out. I'm just gonna give it to you, funky.
Abortion.
They said, get over it. Get over it.
You ain't hear what I said. You was too busy ready to talk. You ain't hear. I said either or. Either you're gonna have an abortion or an adoption.
Look, and that's what she's trying to do.
She still has the trauma,
she's
Jay.
Getting attached to the baby.
She still has the trauma.
Can you imagine that?
Why are you attached to a baby that you had to kill somebody to get away from?
The baby. She could have aborted the baby as soon as she found out she was pregnant, but she still has trauma. Does she not?
Can you imagine that kid growing up? What are they gonna tell the kids? What are they gonna tell them? What are they gonna tell the kids?
So let me ask you this:
that your mom, how long?
She continues to make the trauma go on 9 months longer because she chose to have the baby. She could have had that trauma and been recovering for the past 9 months, but no, she chose to keep the baby. Now let me ask you this: why the hell are you attached to a baby that you had to kill a nigga to get away from? You wasn't in love with him. It ain't your dude.
I understand what you're saying, you're not thinking all of this through.
In your body. You're doing something that men cannot do. You are growing something. You are giving life.
Put the baby up for adoption.
But you're talking as if you wanted that baby. But the way you're speaking is if you had an attachment to the dad and you wanted that baby. Somebody forced that in you.
It's
yeah, but like hold on. What are they gonna tell this kid? What are they gonna tell this kid when he gets older?
I don't think
or she? Like, oh, I was kidnapped, raped, and this is how you were made. You know what I'm saying? What you can't. Oh, where I come from, mom? The conversation. You feel me? What the hell?
I had to kill your daddy in order to escape. Happy birthday.
Or it'll be a better story if the baby get adopted, then adopted parents say, I saved you from something that was going on. This is what happened, you know what I'm saying? Now look, and I saved you from that. That'll be a better adoption story than a better give birth story. But then again, Lena Waithe don't know how to write shit, so
I do have a problem with
you got some reason to like that.
Lena is not the writer. Lena is the creator of the. y'all liked it in season 1 and 2 when she was attached to it, but she has like sold it, and she has writers writing it.
Because if they would have let it on with Reg and Brandon, this show would be so pop. Like, dude, you got the bad black man and you got the good black man. You see what I'm saying? It would have been more balanced, and them going through their own problems. And you got Kevin and the friends. You know what I'm saying? Then make Jake and Papa go in the background a little bit. You feel me? And just make them like friends you see every now and then.
Yeah, they really had to improvise because Jason. Yeah. I mean, and that made. This is not
Brandon was one of the main characters.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
This is not the story that was intended. They had to improvise.
Right.
That's true. But now 2 years of the improvisation. So we in year 2 of it. So the first season 3, I can understand. Now they got time to do this, and this is my point. Everything you all are saying is 100% right. If you lay down with that man on your own volition, if
you right to kill that baby,
to be with somebody and you didn't protect yourself, right now you're talking about somebody forcing something on you against your will, held you hostage. You see what I'm saying? That's wrong.
But
that's like if I got kidnapped and somebody gave me some type of gonorrhea. I'm not gonna get attached to it.
Jay crazy.
I'm gonna get it cured. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get rid of that shit. I'm not gonna leave y'all, but it's a part of me.
Most women do not want to get abortions. Period.
No.
So she's given an adoption. 9 months later, she's back on track to her life.
But at the same time, you cannot say that what are you crying for? What? This is a hard decision. She has grown attached to the baby. The baby is in her.
Why is she?
It's like a demon inside of her, dude.
Why are
it's like a demon inside of her,
baby, against your will.
It's like it's like the seed of hey Jay. It's like the seed of Chucky. You know the seed of Chucky?
Right. She attached to the seed of Chucky.
Yeah. I did say that in my review. I said it was always going to be a reflection of how the baby was created. So at the end of the day, she's not going to like the baby. She's going to have some kind of resentment towards the baby. So she should have aborted the baby like her mother told her. And like the mother keeps trying to tell the kids.
That's deep. That's deep. That's deep. Listen. You go look into the little baby. Yeah.
But just
you go look into the baby's eyes and see that man.
Told me a second ago, abortion is hard and that she shouldn't do it or whatever.
Yeah, but that
was her choice. That's not my choice. My choice would have been abortion off the rip.
Doggy 5'4" says she
it would have been abortion off the rip. It would have been abortion.
He said she having Candyman's baby. Look, I had to look. I know it's off topic.
Terrible.
Larry needs to come on the channel.
Young. She's young. She don't know.
Feedback.
Right.
Larry, that's my boy. Larry, my boy.
Larry, you need to
come
so
on. Honest. He said he's so damn honest.
Yeah,
man.
Larry's right. Let me read Larry comment. He said she gonna hate that child because every time she look at it, she gonna relive that trauma.
Yeah, so what is she see the man in the baby's face? Hello?
Right.
It's not rocket science.
Baby.
It's not rocket science.
Up looking like his daddy.
A killer. It's like Chucky Part 2.
Right.
Look,
that little boy gonna be screwed. That little girl, whatever it is.
She went all the way to go to get the abortion last season, but she couldn't follow through with it.
Okay, so now she giving up an adoption. Right. Why is she up here snapping? She snapped on Kev talking about how he up here drunk from college.
Crying, but who's to say that she's crying because she wants to keep the baby? She could be crying because she's having a flashback about this.
That she can't have the life that she wanted to have.
And exactly crying about the life she can't have because that she wanted to have.
Ruined.
Everybody's assuming she's crying because she wants to keep that baby.
Her life is not ruined.
She had a scholarship.
Her life is not ruined.
She had a scholarship and they let it go because they thought she was dead. or they thought she ran away.
Everybody craps on Kevin, but he tells the truth, bro. He tells the truth sometimes.
Yeah.
Everybody craps on Kevin.
Like,
Kevin, my boy.
Baby.
Man, look, yes, exactly, right. What the hell?
I remember that movie.
Yeah. Let me go to another topic, man. Whitney said the whole damn Williams family needs counseling. she bad. Ain't nobody want her nasty ass lasagna.
Nah, I mess with Dre too. I mess with Dre too. Hard body. Dre cool as fuck, bro.
Dre cool. Dre what?
Dre cool. I mess with Dre too.
She can't do nothing but what she's able to do.
Since you bringing that up,
Nina would not allow her to do nothing. Like, those are her kids, and Nina does not allow her to like overstep her boundaries.
Nope.
She said,
right, so
she tried.
Since we talking about Dre,
and she just did.
What? That's true. But that's another thing, that I was in a relationship with a woman that had previous kids, and then you want me to do this and that for the kids. But the moment I want to say something or don't want to do something, now you talking about they your kids, this, that, and the other. Don't do this, don't do that. Like, man, yeah, like you can't pick and choose this and that. You want me to do this, you want me to do that. But if I got some say so contrary to what you believe, oh, they're my kids. You ain't this, you ain't that.
When you spend the money, right?
Right. Yeah. You know what?
Xboxes
they your
and
kids.
shit.
I ain't got shit to do with them then.
And
then women wonder why it's so hard to have somebody want to deal with it. You can't do that. You know, or you want to make me give them whoopings all the time and discipline them and make me the bad guy and have them scared of me. I'm not about to have your kids thinking I'm like the beater and shit. Like I'm the, you know what I'm saying? Like I missed the belt or whatever. And now you get to sit back and be good mama and let them come run to you and talk about they don't like me. Yeah, hell no.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Step parents, that's a whole other conversation for another day. Being a step parent, that's another conversation for another day.
Right.
Whole 3-hour segment. Period.
For real. So what y'all think? One thing I don't like about Dre is that she's over here going behind Nita back for the sake of Jada and her health reason, talking about, well, don't tell her because she tell Keisha, as if Nita can't not tell Keisha some information. Like Nita, a grown ass woman, she don't know how to not tell Keisha stuff. I don't get it. Yeah, Nita, you tell me, what would you do in that situation if you was Dre and your girlfriend Jada said don't tell your significant other about what's going on? Would you be in the closet on the phone with her and all this stuff?
No, because at the end of the day, I did not ever, like everybody keeps saying that Nina runs her mouth. I didn't hear her run her mouth to nobody. Like, if somebody can pinpoint where she ran her mouth in the show, I do not make assumptions. I'm going by what is depicted in the show. And I don't have a good memory, so if somebody, I'm here for correction. So if somebody is here to correct me with you try to tell me Nina can't keep water and she can't.
In other words, she's saying come with
somebody tell me that.
Yeah, I haven't seen no scene where she couldn't.
Somebody tell me that. Somebody tell me that. If you don't have that, then I don't feel like this is valid, and I feel like it's contrived, and it ain't got nothing to do with nothing. And they just trying to make drama for that whole couple.
Right, Moochie, what you think on that?
I'm gonna piggyback off of Whitney Costello's comment. She said, Nina will let those kids run her.
Right.
And she is. She I feel like she lets Kevin talk back too much.
Right.
Like certain stuff, I'll be like, you know, he's like when she did that whole layout with the like, this is, if you do this, your life will be easy. That
right.
And he was doing all of the rebuttal stuff.
Right.
My mom would knock my tooth out. She did it before.
Over. Yeah, like
right.
She did it before.
It's
she did it before.
Yep.
Look, I'm not saying.
I'm not even playing.
I hope I have a son.
Right. And that's why he's saying. I have a son, and when he got to a certain age, I was here by myself. But it was like
when he was taller than you.
Yeah, when he was taller, I had to get the bat and whatnot. But my brother stepped in too, and my father.
Damn.
Not the bat.
Yeah, yo.
The Barry Bonds his ass.
He look like my son is like real tall, and I'll be like, yo,
she Michael Myers. Michael Myers.
And but don't let me have to call my brother.
Yeah, but that'll make him get a little more respect not to try you at least.
Yeah, and exactly. And that's what it is.
Because a man is gonna have a hard time taking once he starts smelling himself.
I don't want to be like that. I don't.
Once he starts smelling himself, and once he get a piece of tail, they change. Just like girls do when girls get some, you know.
Right. It's gonna be hard as he getting older and taller than you. It's gonna be hard for him trying to have a woman boss him around. That's just not in a man's DNA. Well, then you're gonna have a problem, Nita, because you know he gonna start. Well, then don't let it be one.
Listen,
knock his ass.
I talked to my friend.
Kevin was wrong when he was talking back to her, talking about you always say you gonna pop me and you ain't gonna do nothing. This when it should have been.
Damn.
That's what she should have popped him right now. I always say I'm gonna pop you. Now I'm gonna be about my word.
Damn right. Wow. Damn right. You can't be like,
I'm telling you that. I mean, like when I try to have these conversations that Larry says that you need to give them a roadmap. This nigga, like, every time I talk to you, you want to talk about something depressing and something that I don't want to talk about. That's what I mean. That's what I get.
Like, you damn right. I'm your mama. Now shut the fuck up and listen.
That's why I can relate to Nina. And at the same time, that's why I always put it on the person. The person has accountability. I can do whatever I want. I can try everything I can try in my, like I always think things are teachable moments. Like I just always say it's a teachable moment. Whether it's good or bad.
Like, is a teachable moment, girl.
Right. I think this is karma.
Whooping is a teachable moment.
I think this is karma.
I don't beat him no more. I don't beat him no more.
I think it's
because he said he want to step in.
It doesn't work.
I think this is karma. This is karma for Emmett taking that restaurant.
I got somebody else who want to
Jada got cancer. That's karma for Emmett taking that restaurant. I'm telling you.
No, I don't think it's that.
Yes, it is. That was grimy as hell. That was grimy as hell. That's karma. Karma is real.
Look, L. Look, L. I'm gonna ask you this question: why does his mother have to get his karma? Why does Emmett mother have to get his karma? I'm not understanding that.
Listen, because that's the way. I'm not gonna get religious and nothing like that, but that's the way the Lord worked. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a Christian, you feel me? But at the same time, it's just the way it worked. And when Emmett find out about this, he gonna be, man, look, I'm trying to tell y'all.
That's what I'm trying
to say. He find out, it's gonna be crazy. His girl out there.
Women always get punished for the men's actions. We get punished. So
no, it's not. It's God trying to, like they say, what karma comes back. If you do something to somebody, it comes back, right? It might not hit you, but it might hit somebody around you.
No, do it like Tiff. Don't do it like.
All right, hey, hold on one second. We got a new guest, my brother Cobra. What's up, Cobra?
Hey, Cobra.
What's up, man?
Hey, what's up, man? What you think about this so far? What you want?
Honestly, I'm liking this season a lot more than season 3. I'm not even gonna
really.
Lie.
What do you think about the bag lady patrol instead of the cops?
You said what?
What you think about the bag lady patrol, the auntie patrol?
Oh, that little we gonna do it ourselves.
Yeah.
I like what they're trying to do, because it's like, okay, what if abolish the police was actually a real thing? You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
I like what they're doing with it, but I think it's kind of funny at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where they really lost me on this season, is with that.
That right there.
Yeah, that's really kind of messed up. I put the link in for Larry. I mean, we got everybody else clicking the link, but Larry, Stanley Jackson, what's up, brother? How you doing?
What up, Mooch?
Yeah, Moochie said, show that face, boy.
Show that
you trying
face.
to shoot that shot. Guy ran away. Turned the ghost. He wanted you to hear that very white voice.
Y'all like they're bringing like real life stuff into the show.
Let's get it on.
Jay, do you like that though?
Do I like what?
Do you like that they're bringing like real life elements into the show?
What's
like
real life?
Ain't nothing real about.
No, that ain't real to me.
Listen, my girl come in and tell me.
I like it if they handle it right. Like, I really feel like that Lena has the influence to kind of make a statement and make it well thought out and stop painting us as imbeciles. Like, I mean, I understand that. Like, I'm always that person that say that you're not always gonna be Superman. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a progression and we gotta go, but at the same time, I feel like she has it in her hands to make a different statement for the Black people, and she never does, and she perpetuates the same thing that white people do when they tell our stories. And I feel like she has the capability to try to make it better and show people who care and people who are trying to do stuff for the community, paint a different light that will inspire us as a people to do what we're supposed to do. Because
Lena Waithe live in a fairy tale land. Period. Lena Waithe live in a fairy tale land. Period.
I know.
Period. In a fairy tale land.
She's living in Hollywood land. She wants to be kissing up on all the white people, the gatekeepers, and she got to keep on producing the same type of material that they are producing, or they're not going to let her produce it no more.
I'm gonna keep it gangster with you. If this show is really real, a cop should be the one that shoots Duda. A white cop. Now then we'll be like,
if it be that cop that got beat up, then I could see that happening.
And then we all like, oh, this just got real. Yeah. And then look, Gemma dad knows about it. Where he at? Oh, he up there on the roof. Come on now. It ain't hard to write a show, man.
Taking it a step further, I wouldn't be surprised if Ross say that say where he at, give the location, because it seems like she's in cahoots with somebody already.
Yeah,
like she's stirring the pot and orchestrating stuff already.
Yep.
Stanley Jackson and put on his shade so he could see what he got to say.
And he got a hat on. Look, I
feel like he in witness protection, don't he?
I see the hat.
Man, crazy.
The only reason why I don't think it's just like a regular person, I think it's because
Go ahead, Nita. Go ahead. What you were saying?
No, I was saying that the only reason why I don't think it was a regular person is because not a cop or not somebody in like because he was shot in like the lower stomach half, and that's not how police are trained to shoot. Send a mask or a headshot.
I'll tell you, I don't think it's the police. We not saying he's gonna die.
It was the ghost of Ronnie.
Nah, he gonna die.
It was the ghost of Ronnie.
He's gonna die.
They gonna kill him all.
He's not gonna die.
I think he
that boy Ronnie, boy.
He gonna be walking around like Franklin with the cane. I got the plug. Wait. What he say? What he say? What he say? I got the plug, nigga. I love that damn show, boy. I love that show.
Hey, Larry, welcome to the show, man.
What's going on, Larry? Man.
Hey, you had a good point. I didn't get a chance to get to it. We're gonna double back. You said something about where it is about Keisha. She could have had that baby in California. No, this ain't the right one. This is about reliving it. But you said Yeah, that she could have a baby in California. I mean, the abortion rather, and then go to Pepperdine University and move on with her life.
Yeah, I mean, go to a state where they have late term abortion. Go there, get the abortion, and then walk on. She lost her scholarship, but that doesn't mean she lost her talent. Just go ahead, you might have to get back in shape a little bit. Walk on, and once you walk on and make the team, then they can put in to get you a scholarship. People walk on all the time and end up getting scholarships after their walk-ons. And it won't be that hard because they had already offered her a scholarship. They already wanted her, you know?
Right.
She could be a coach.
And they
She
don't
could be a
really
swim
know
coach.
the full story about what went down with her. So once they know the full story, then they're probably more likely to say, okay, we get it. We understand what you went through, and we actually support the fact that you got yourself back up. You picked yourself back up and got here.
I agree with Larry.
Plus, they be sympathetic because it was a traumatic experience. You know. Stanley, what's up? What you want to say on that subject?
This is what I was going to say. Larry's right. I just think that what she should have done was best for everyone in the bunch. And then on top of that, you know, the family seemed like they were divided between that too. You know what I'm saying? Kev didn't want her to have it, but the mom seemed sympathetic, and then the girlfriend seemed like she ain't had nothing too much to say. But other than that, man, I agree with Larry. What she should have did was go and moved on with her life. But, you know, then again, some people, they feel like if they kill a baby, then they're not, I don't know. It's just something in the mother's womb. I mean, when the mother has a baby, man, it's just something different. It's not with us guys. I can agree with what Larry said, but at the same time, it's a curse for a woman. So, you know.
Right.
Yep.
I want to say,
it's real easy for a woman to do that.
Okay, let me just say one thing.
That's one of those things you have to make hard decisions. You have to make hard decisions in life sometimes, and no one is trying to suggest that decision would be easy for her. I don't think anyone's trying to say that, but sometimes hard decisions have to get made.
You all keep acting like that's a baby she wanted, or it was against her will.
Here's the thing. Hold on a minute. Here's the thing. If she goes ahead and has the baby because of guilt or whatever else, what's going to happen is she's going to start generations of dysfunctional people in families, because what's going to happen is she's not going to be able to deal with that kid. Every time she looks at that kid, she's going to see her rapist, her kidnapper. She's going to relive that trauma. And I know women in real life who hated their father, the kid's father, and they hated that child, and they used to say shit. You ain't shit. You ain't never gonna be shit. You're just like your broke ass daddy. You're just like this. You're just.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Yeah, don't say that.
And those kids carry that into adulthood. Then they carry it into their relationships, and then they have kids, and they pass down that trauma. And trauma gets passed down through generations. And at some point, you have to decide, I'm going to cut this off. And you have to stop, and you have to break the circle of hate and the circle of pain, and you have to cut it off. And that's what she needs to do. She needs to cut it off. It's not saying she can't have kids, just don't have that one.
Why she can't do that and be a swim coach?
Right.
What's wrong with being a swim coach?
Swim coach.
Yes, like help girls in the hood learn how to swim. Huh? I'm sorry, track coach. Track coach, I'm sorry. Track coach. But yeah, she can, track coach, and do that. But I feel like again, I would put the baby for adoption. I'm not saying kill no kids, but I mean, what you gonna tell this kid, bro? I was kidnapped and raped. That's how you're here.
I don't think you're killing anything.
You know what?
Let me. The way they doing the next episode, it looks like she might not have the baby.
Yeah, it does. So she having some problem. Let me read this.
Maybe she has a miscarriage.
That's God doing his work.
Yeah.
Period.
Let's not forget. If neither of them were paying attention to their kids in the first place, this wouldn't have happened. It only happened because Nina was too busy running around with her soon-to-be wife or her new wife, to pay any attention to her kids, so that when Keisha was sneaking out, they didn't even notice until like a day or two later.
Why is she at the bus stop dressed like that in Chicago at night, bro?
Right.
Because her parents didn't pay any attention to her, and she was sneaking out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It should have been where her parents were there saying, well, we can't go out tonight because guess what? We have kids, and our kids are not going to do the right thing and stay at home, so we have to. You should have raised them better in the first place so they would stay at home. But since they're not, you have to stay at home. That's what you have to do as a parent sometimes.
And she shouldn't have been chasing after older men like that in the first place. The track coach and going to be with Nuck and all of this, dressed the way she is. But I'm not saying that she deserved to be raped either. I'm not saying that either.
Hell no. And I mean, but let's also remember, Nook is a pimp. That is his job, is to find young, impressionable girls and manipulate their minds. That is his action. That's in his job.
You got to keep in mind how she had that hidden Instagram account and all that. She was
she was doing if she did it, doing if she don't. Because if she didn't get kidnapped, Nuck was gonna turn in. I'm telling you. She was doing if you did, doing if you don't. I'm telling you, she was doing either way.
You know what?
And she was gonna get turned out if she was
that girl coming to get her hair done at Imani's hair spot.
Facts.
Now let me say this one thing. All right, so Sheena said a late term abortion is murder. She could have got the abortion in the very beginning and chose not to. Now, Nita, you seem to be so upset, but you keep acting as if this is a pregnancy with somebody she chose to lay down with. This was forced on her. You're talking about the trauma won't stop. This is a traumatic event that won't stop because you continuously have this child in your body for 9 more months. She could have been healing for 9 months, but even if that's the case and she didn't want to have an abortion, fine. In 9 months, you will be giving the baby up for adoption, and you back on track, literally, on your life. Like, what is the problem?
But see, here's the thing. The trauma may never stop with Keisha. The trauma may always continue with Keisha, but it will stop with her. The trauma will stop with Keisha. She doesn't pass it on to somebody else.
You cannot speak to that. So I'm gonna need you to be
quiet. Why can't I? I'm a human being. Why can't I speak to it?
Because you don't carry a baby and you don't abort a baby and you don't do nothing of the sort.
Oh, so men have no emotional attachment to their children.
You would keep the baby. Neither you would keep the baby.
What a woman feels like.
Right.
So you would keep the baby.
Actually, I'm gonna say something. I've been in a relationship with a woman that did have an abortion.
See, that's the problem. Women feel that.
I'm in one now.
Hold on. This is a real problem I think we have in the community that women often feel that because their feelings are different than men's, that our feelings don't matter. Men have feelings when it comes to women and pregnancy and abortions. We have feelings about it too. But because we're not the one physically carrying it, our feelings are trivialized and minimized. And it's simply not right and not fair. Men have feelings too, but we're often made to feel as if we don't even have a right to have them. We don't have a right to feel them or express them. So oftentimes men just shut up.
You have your feelings, and what you do is keep on spreading babies all around and making women single mothers and going on with your life. That's what you do.
The women are laying down with these men too. There's nobody men making women single mothers. It takes two. So if you're being a single mother, you have to look at the choice of man you chose too.
Then Emma say,
hey, Lamont.
Did she choose to go over there with him? Did she run over there and let him pull in? Did she let him pull in?
I'm gonna get mine just like you.
Can
I make you get off me to pull out? Yeah. Get off. Cannot make a baby.
She said pull out. Whoa.
Can I make? That's what Emma said. My point is coming from Emma's comment.
Right.
Did he even
hold on, Nita. Hold on.
Hold on, Stanley. All right, Nita, you're saying, go ahead, say what you want to say right quick.
That's what I'm saying. I was saying that Emma's first thing was like, did he pull out? So he know that black men don't wear rubbers. They don't protect themselves. They out there.
That is some stereotypical history right there. My God.
It's not that serious. It's not that serious.
Did he pull out? He did not say nothing else. I'm going by what he is saying. Do you hear what I'm saying?
He could be saying that because he know that she don't maybe like to use condoms either. You act as if he was
blaming on the girl.
No, I'm not blaming it on the girl. Nita is blaming it on the man.
Hell no, bro.
Men don't like to wear rubbers.
You don't know how it's thought. He could have been saying, let me just put the tip in.
Oh my God.
So we know he don't like to wear condoms. So
I'll put it in, pull it out.
You talking about did he pull out? She let him pull in. She let him pull up and park.
He got 4 babies.
You know what?
Even though that y'all want to say he's taking care of one of them, he has 3 other children that he done did his thing.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't beat women, but if that would happen to me, I don't know what I would have done. I'm being honest. I'm telling all y'all this.
Yeah,
that's disrespectful as hell, bro.
That was bad.
No, I'll tell you what I would have done. I'll tell you what I would have done if that had happened to me. I'll tell you what I would simply have done. I would simply would have packed my stuff. I would not have said another word, and I would have left because silence is the worst form of torture that you can give a person.
Absolutely.
I just simply would have left it and have said nothing.
Yeah,
right. And that would have been it.
He done gave her so much shit that little bit of shit that he did, it wasn't even nothing compared to what he did to her.
No.
Oh my God. They wasn't married yet.
Anita, she purposely tried to hurt him. He wasn't trying to hurt him.
Righteous man, and he's innocent.
She's a feminist. She's a feminist, I think.
No, I'm a feminist. I'm not a feminist.
He's a righteous man, and he's innocent.
I believe in gender roles. I'm a womanist. This is my term. I'm a womanist. I am feminine, but I'm solely in my feminine identity. I'm a woman.
Yeah, exactly, Chris. He didn't use a condom with Dom.
Right, he didn't. And I'm not
trying.
But that's
hold on.
That's so different.
Hold up, you got a condom?
Let's be clear.
Hold on.
But that's different. Dom is different.
Hold on, here's the thing though.
Dom is different.
Here's one thing though.
No.
Hold on, let's do one at a time.
Hold on.
I'm a feminist. I'm not a feminist. I never claimed to be a feminist.
Okay,
he was just joking.
Yeah, I was just joking. I'm sorry.
He was just joking.
Hold on. Here's one thing that we have to remember.
You're very beautiful, by the way. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
here's one thing that we have to remember. We keep talking about Emmett is this, Emmett is that. Emmett has never defiled his marriage. Emmett is innocent in his marriage. He has respected
exactly what I said.
That's all you got.
That's not all you got. What else do you need when you're talking about marriage? What else do you need?
I'm trying to figure out how you have a do-over when he cheated on her time and time again.
Told him what the deal was.
What you do is get out all of that before you get married, so that when you are Emmett and you get married, all of that is out of your system. There's no need to do it. You got it all out of your system. So Emmett's not in a marital space thinking, I want to go out there.
Wait.
Because he knows what it's like.
Larry.
So he didn't defile his marriage. But Tiff did. Tiff, the first thing she did when he said that he had his infidelities before, he admitted something that happened before he got married. The first thing she did was run into the bed of another man.
We got it.
And this is the reason. And this is the reason I say that this is poor writing, where they didn't explain. They didn't let him explain that he had the affair before they got married. I feel like they had.
Okay, she ran straight off into another man's bed. She broke the marital contract.
Okay,
thank you.
Hold on, Nita. Hold that
out of there.
Stanley, what did you want to say right quick?
I wanted to say that Larry and Nita got a point. They got a point, but here's the thing. Every time in the community, when a black man does ski, the first thing they say, well, you a sperm donor. And I'm like, okay, so what does that mean? Like, you still lay down with us, and they said, "No, I'm saying
he a what?
Only way most people are sperm donor if you are a butthead.
Don't take care of your kids.
You're doing some F-boy stuff.
No. The women are mad in this shit. Hell no.
All right, hold on, Larry, go ahead.
Here's the thing. If you were dating someone and they've cheated on you in the past, and you can't get over that, then you don't need to be with them. You may love them, you may be in lust with them, you may like them, you may have all types of different feelings about them. But if you don't feel that you can deal with that, then you shouldn't be with them. But Emmett did the right thing as men should do. If you feel that you have all of that go-go juice in you and you need to get it out, you need to get that out before you say I do. Because once you say I do, you're locked in. And that's where Emmett's mindset is. Emmett's mindset is once I decide to be locked in, I am in. I am all in. And now Keisha, the first thing, and the worst thing about it is Keisha didn't just go out and sleep with someone because she got drunk and met some cute dude in the club. No, she went in with the specific intentions of hurting him, and that's worse. To intentionally hurt your spouse. That's like for instance, if you're reaching for something under the cabinets and you pop up and you accidentally hit your spouse in the chin or something, that's an accident. Now, if you haul off and punch him in the chin, that shit is intended to cause pain. That's wrong.
Right. All right, let me hear from Moochie.
I still go back to this: hurt people hurt people. She's been hurt
That's not a nah.
Wait. Let me finish because I let all y'all talk, and I said, hurt people. I still feel like I'm still pissed off with the writers with how he blurted out that he messed with Dom.
Facts.
And they did not talk about what happened. He just said after she went and messed with Dante, and then now they at the open marriage. They didn't even talk about what happened and when it happened.
She's not the one. She's not the one.
Look, this happened before I even opened the restaurant, before I asked you to marry me. Once I slept with her, I knew you were the one for me. He didn't even get to explain himself. And look, I'm not saying what he did was right, but I feel like their lack of communication caused her to already go there because the dude was already in her head.
Mm-hmm. You picked the wrong time to tell her too. Hold that thought for a second, Larry.
It out.
Yeah, Stanley, what was you gonna say?
I was gonna say, and when I sent that comment to you, I said communication is the key in every relationship, regardless, man. Communication is the key. If you don't have no communication, man, that shit is just like a sinking ship, man. You ain't got no paddle, you done. That's it, man.
Nope. Right. Definitely. Before I get to you, Larry, Cobra, and Lawrence, y'all got anything y'all want to say? Add to this? Because I'm gonna let Larry talk, and then we're gonna move to another topic.
All right. Well, I feel like she not the one, man. Every time you mess up, she gonna go out there and mess with somebody else. Nah, she's not the one for Emmett, man. Nah, not at all.
Not after she did.
Really?
Not at all. Tiff not the one for Emmett.
Not after she did. Not after she said about
let's have open. Come on.
You literally get out the bed and go mess with.
I understand what you're saying, but he's the poster child for being an F-boy. I'm sorry.
Okay, but
he couldn't keep it in his hands and everything.
How can you come back from that though?
You know what? When he did that with Don, I was like, come on.
This show, like, listen.
Hey, Mooch, I agree with you, but
Larry, right quick.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Go ahead, finish what you were saying right quick.
I don't think that
I agree with Whitney too. He did marry her because he felt bad for what he did.
All right, go ahead, Larry.
For all the wrong reasons.
I don't think that Emmett should have told. I don't think Emmett should have told. Are we both talking? Go ahead.
No, I had to mute him. Go ahead.
So I don't think that Emmett should have told Tiff, and in part because of his reasons for telling her. I don't think he told her in a moment of trying to help their relationship. I think he told her in a sense to unburden himself because he was having all kinds of guilty feelings and he was having nightmares and everything. I think he did it to unburden himself, which, I mean, I get why someone would want to do that, but the reality is, if you do something sometimes that you know is going to hurt someone else, sometimes the noble thing is to keep it to yourself and to bear that burden, to deal with that guilt internally, and don't put that on the other person. you know, and don't put that on your relationship. Sometimes that sucks, and you don't want the other person to ever find out, obviously. And then they say, why you didn't tell me? But the reality of it is, if you're doing it for your own reasons and not, I mean, if you're in therapy or something, and your counselor is saying, hey, I need you guys to tell me if you've ever been unfaithful. And then that's the time maybe that you say, okay, well, this is the time to actually say something. But if you're just having guilty feelings and you know that saying this is going to cause all kinds of strife and hurt your partner's feelings and whatever else, you need to own that and just deal with it internally. And so I don't really like that he told her, but the reaction that she had by going off and cheating, that, I mean, it nullified anything that he did. Because she took it to a whole different level.
Yep.
Yeah, he chose the worst possible time to say something. All right, let me hear from Moochie, then I'm gonna bring up another topic.
I feel like this is like the last thing I'm gonna say about this tonight. I feel like with this, you guys remember when they were going to therapy, right? When they had them issues because she wasn't having sex with him.
Right.
Like how we get to this. And they were going to therapy where he blurts it out. Like, this is what I call the poor writing thing.
Yep.
Like, this whole thing is pissing me off because this could have been done in a different way. It seemed like they wanted to do this because they wanted to cut to the chase because they wanted these other two characters to interact.
Yep.
Moochie, let's not forget that Tiff is not innocent. Let's not forget that Tiff,
she is.
I know, but let's not forget that she wasn't innocent before that. Tiff was running around with a business card for a happy ending.
When she left the baby with him, I agree with you.
So she was out. I mean, he was out there doing his dirt. She was out there doing his dirt, and then the two dummies decided they wanted to get married. But I mean, all the women up there is thinking like, not maybe you're saying she's not, but a lot of the women are sitting there in the comments and other places saying, oh, you know, he's been doing dirt for so long. I mean, you don't have the business card of a happy ending masseuse in your pocket readily to hand to somebody unless you've been using it. And she spoke to it, but she spoke to Emmett's mom about it like she knew how good the guy was because she's utilized his services. I mean, let's not forget she's done her dirt. And who does that? Who hands somebody's mama a happy ending masseuse business card? I'm not gonna send my wife's dad to a happy ending massage parlor. Are you crazy?
Right. And
what happened to the Spanish guy?
He was harping over his dead wife, and the family was too.
But you're gonna write into the story that she's messing with Emmett's classmate? That's crazy, bro.
Right, but then got smart comments to say about Darnell.
I'm gonna keep it funky with y'all. That's possible.
What?
And that's all I'm gonna say.
My homeboy ain't finna mess with my mom. I'll tell you that. Period. My homeboy messing with my mom. Period.
Yeah.
Period.
I'm sorry. I didn't hear you.
I said my homeboy is not messing with my mom. Period.
I seen it happen.
Mooch, you sound like you're speaking from experience.
No, I'm not speaking from experience because I'm not speaking from experience. I know people. I'm not speaking from experience. I had to tell some kid that I got socks older than him that I wouldn't mess with him, and that my kids, my son could be friends with you on Facebook, and no, we can't get down like that. No, but I ain't gonna say I messed with young dudes, yeah. But not I gotta.
My woman 45. My woman 45 years old.
We feel old, man.
Keeping it real.
How old are you, man? You look older than 20.
Who?
I'm 30.
And your mama 45.
No, I said my girl 45.
See? There you go.
I'm 32 and my girl is 45 years old.
There you go. Yeah. That's called the May December relationship.
But May December, girl, you funny. A May December.
Well, it is. I'm just saying.
That's new to me. I ain't never heard that.
Look.
I just at all.
So let me ask y'all this. What y'all think about this relationship dynamic between Trig and Imani? Now, we know that Imani is transgender, but Trig said in season 3, all he sees is a woman. Now he had his friend come out of jail. Hey Stanley, I'm hearing a little backup, feedback or something. But anyway, so his friend Shad come out of jail, and he's portraying and talking about how you got a beautiful woman, this, that, and the other. Not trying to get into saying who's beautiful or not, but he's being misled and felt a little deceived when he found out at the bar from the other guy what's going on. So what do you all think about this? What do you think this relationship? She made him sleep on the couch and all of this stuff. And I mean, what do you think gonna happen when Shy come home? I was hoping we saw that conversation this episode, but we didn't. What do y'all think?
Any of his business?
Because he lived there and he's sitting there.
He got a troll in there.
Yeah, but Amani hit him up though. Period. Amani gonna clap that. Yo, Amani gonna clap that man. I got a feeling. Straight.
Yeah.
He gonna clap him. I feel like the role they gave Jason Weaver, man, is a trip too. I don't take him seriously at all. Not the smart guy. Period. I don't take Jason Weaver seriously at all. But if he go in there and it don't make no sense, I don't understand. Like, what is he gonna go back there and do? Oh, you're a man. Like, you know what I'm saying? And what, get smoked?
I mean, that's a good point, but I mean, they are treating him kind of bad in a way because he lived there. Remember, he did go to jail for him.
Okay, he did a prison bid.
Yeah. So like we was talking on Lamont's channel. Do you think he being treated fairly since he went to jail for him? Like he don't have a place to stay. He's staying on the couch. They got him cleaning up. Yeah.
He not being treated fairly at all. He should have put him up in a hotel. Now, you ain't coming to stay with me and my wife now. Hell no. But I'm gonna put you up in a hotel or something like that, an extended stay. I don't know how I work in Chicago. I'm from Philly. But at the same time, he did a prison bid. Bro, a prison bid for this man. Hell no, they wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's terrible. But again, that's the writing. Period.
Right.
The best thing he did was gave him a roof and gave him some money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's terrible.
For a temporary time. He shouldn't even have had like an indefinite. He should just been like, okay, you could stay here maybe a month or maybe 2 weeks. I mean, he gave him a
2 weeks.
I mean, he gave him a stack.
Yeah. How long was the prison term?
He did time for him.
How long was the prison term though?
How big was the stack?
Years?
How long was the sentence? How long was the sentence?
How big?
They didn't tell us. They didn't say all of that.
Years? And you talking about 2 weeks, nigga? That's mean, bro. That's mean as hell. It don't matter. 2 years in prison? Do you know what he probably seen in there?
Right.
Some crazy stuff.
He was living that life.
Man, listen.
He said my boy TV, man.
They did Marcus Henderson terrible, bro.
Play that in Virginia, man.
That's what they do.
What's that?
I said they did Marcus Henderson's terrible. Oh.
I was saying we don't play that in Virginia. We don't play that in Virginia.
What you mean?
Play what?
Now, I mean, everybody, it's like, see, in Virginia, man, period, DMV, man, the chocolate city, man, everybody know everybody. And like, if you a jail dude and you get out, they're going to treat you right. But at the same time, homeboy, he's up in some mess right now. I wouldn't even be there. First of all, I tell him, look, man, I did time for you. Put me up, man, somewhere. I don't want to be in y'all mess. It's going to be a lot of stuff going on with that. And plus, those 2 dudes anyway. It's 3 dudes up in there.
I would need you not. I'm gonna need you not.
Let's try not to offend nobody.
No, I'm not trying to offend. No. I'm not trying to offend nobody. What I'm saying is that he's coming. Right. But what I'm saying though,
I'm gonna need you not to do that.
I know. No, listen to what I'm saying, Nita. When he went to the bar, the dude. No, what I'm saying is that the dude came to him and said, "What?" And he said, "Yeah, that's a dude, man." And he was like, "Ah," and then he like his mindset changed. But at the same time, when I'm saying, period, you don't let nobody stay in your home. If you do, maybe one day,
Wow,
maybe
are
two.
you
After that,
insecure?
Huh? I'm sitting here trying to block
Wow,
all these
are you
people in this.
insecure?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
no, what I'm saying, no, hold up. What I'm saying is that one of y'all just said, I'm not gonna have nobody in my house, period. What I'm saying is that if I'm gonna put you up, I'm gonna put you up for a day or two, but at the same time, I'm not gonna forget that you my homeboy. I'm gonna put you somewhere in the hotel and give you some stats. That's the
There
way
you
you're
go.
supposed to
There
do
you
it.
go. But not for no day or two though. If he did multiple years in prison,
No,
not for no day or two. No, for
right,
about a
right,
month,
right,
Well,
month
what
or
you
2
gonna
right.
months.
do, boo? I'm waiting for the
Why
solution from the man. I'm waiting
why
for the
would you put
That's
a
solution.
dude in a
yeah.
hotel for a
That's
month?
hey,
That's what I understand.
hey.
It doesn't cost that much relatively to putting somebody in a hotel as much money as he
Right,
threw him when he gave him that stack. Why not just go get the dude an apartment? Go get him a little 1-bedroom
Right, yeah.
apartment, something decent.
right,
Put
right.
the security deposit first and last, and maybe even pay for a few months of rent for him, so the dude can have like a good 6 months worth of rent free, enough that he feels comfortable where he can relax, party a little bit, and then still have time to get on his feet and get a job, so he doesn't feel pressure, feel
That's
pressed,
true.
and he doesn't feel like he's crowding your space. He's not destroying that relationship that you guys had because he's not there. He can come and go when he wants to, and there's nothing to it. You could
You
stop by and
think
say,
Yep.
"Hey man, how you doing? You
you
need
think Tree
anything?"
got
Check in
that?
on him.
You think Tree got that?
Trick threw that at him
Yeah.
when he got out of jail. He
I
threw him a
mean,
knot like that
he can
thick.
get some doodah. He can get some
I'm about to say,
He's
yeah,
running.
like Duda
He
ain't
threw
right
a
there.
knot at him like that thick. He already had enough to do that.
He's running Duda's whole operation. He got money.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
He the
I didn't
top
say
It
dude.
doesn't
You know what I
cost.
mean?
It doesn't. If I had a friend that got out of jail today, I could do that for him, and I'm not even rich. I'm not even balling. I can afford to do that. I mean, if
Right.
you really want to spend your money the right way, you can.
Right.
And dude threw a knot at him like that. Freaking, it was thick. It was like 3 inches thick. He threw a knot at him.
Yeah, show up.
That looked like spending
Yeah,
money from
that's true.
Akeem and Coming to America when he threw Simi.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
because it take all my pocket
yeah.
money. Yeah. Hey,
What he
But
should have
yeah.
done is he should
Stanley,
have.
man, we got an echo coming from you. Something. You got
Oh, okay.
YouTube open or something on something?
No, it's
Talking about
probably
me?
my fan, man.
I
The fan.
just hit y'all up and said mute your mic if you are not talking. Only unmuted, kind of, because it's just too many people.
Yeah, some echo. I'm
Mute
sitting
your
here
mic
trying to
if you're not
still
talking.
block this stuff. I don't know where Whitney and my Sheena went.
I wouldn't put my headphones
These people
on. So.
just like type. I don't know why people typing and wasting their time typing this stuff.
Yeah, I see when they're going
When
at
you
it.
got
Trying
that
to.
much energy to come over here and send these hateful comments, like
I
you
know.
really working hard at doing this.
Right. Right. That's too much energy.
Yeah,
Stuff like that. I ain't never had that much energy on no crap like that.
You spending this much time to be this hateful.
Right. If I don't like something, like Larry said,
I don't
I'm gonna give
listen.
you silence. Right. I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna pay it no attention. I damn sure ain't about to put no energy into this. Yeah.
I had a woman once referred to this. What I think is a woman once referred to it as small dick energy.
That's exactly what it is.
Right there.
Yeah, and they gonna type all this stuff, but they'll never come on and show their face.
I like to refer to it. I refer to it as low IQ energy. That's just people who have a low IQ. It's just low IQ energy. They don't have a better way of trying to get at you, so they just sit up there and do this foolishness. So
yeah, because it was this one dude came on last week, and he was sitting here trying to talk about how it should be legal to be with anybody in high school.
Oh,
and
bro,
it should be
what the hell?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, you ain't see that one,
bro.
Bro, no.
You talking about that?
He came on and was talking about it should be a case by case basis for everybody in middle school, In middle school.
Oh yeah, R. Kelly, his homeboy. R. Kelly, his homeboy for sure.
For real.
Yeah, you talking about that?
Basketball's name.
Got his name
Up here, so yeah.
I forgot that dude's
Universe
name.
Galaxy or something.
Oh yeah, Galaxy. Yeah.
Just because it's on here doesn't mean it's complete.
Somebody trying to talk, but I can barely hear him.
We're gonna act like this is completely confirmed, but
That was a weird little conversation we had last week.
But you ain't lying.
I'm glad I wasn't there for that.
Yeah, I know that.
When I got in, I didn't want to be there for that. I just jumped in. I didn't know what was going on.
Right. Who is Hassan Piker guy?
I don't know. I think you might need to mute him or something. Or
Been doing
they might all need to
You
get
need to
blocked.
block him.
we're gonna act like
Right. They Twitch, but they're not on Twitch though. They got a YouTube logo next to it.
You getting bodied on YouTube, bro? I just seen that.
These are YouTube.
Damn.
You can block them on YouTube.
Yeah,
I
I
have.
just blocked them all. I don't know where my moderators went.
How did they be on your channel though? It's not even like this is the shy. You know what I'm saying?
Sheena, where you been, girl? I needed you to block these dudes. I've been sitting here trying to block these fools for like 10 minutes.
Like they're gonna play it the
Shit. I didn't even hear what y'all was saying, man. I'm too busy blocking this.
Yeah, no, they busy.
For real.
Connection right there.
All right.
I was reporting all of them, so I don't know what happens when you report them.
I don't know either, but I've been blocking them at the same time. So we're gonna talk about the Black Widow right here.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Tracy. So what's up? We're gonna start to try to keep this a little organized this time. So we'll start from the bottom to the top this time. So Stanley, what you think about Tracy? Every man that she been with and ended up dead, including her son. But now she with Duda because he dropped $5 million. So what you think about this, Stanley?
Somebody needs some headphones and need to turn the volume down on their feed.
Cobra look like he talking to somebody else.
Him up and Alicia.
Wow.
It was Lawrence Greer because I just muted him. No, it ain't Lawrence. Let me see. It's Cobra.
Yeah, that's what I just said. He looked like he's talking to somebody else.
Yeah, it's Cobra that had all that feedback. No, I still hear it a little bit. But go ahead, Stanley. Well, what do you think about Tracy? You think that Duda playing with fire gonna end up dead because of her? Or
I think he gonna get a lot of negativity, man, because that woman. Period, man. You gonna bring another woman in your home, and then the other lady come home and watch? Shit, man, something gonna happen. Some fire about to start, man, for real.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, Whit and Sheena, I appreciate it. I was over here blocking the comments too, so damn, it was a lot. They was typing stuff one letter at a time.
Yep.
Anyway, crazy ass. Lawrence, what you think about what's gonna happen with Tracy and Duda and this threesome now with throw in Rose with it?
I think Rose gonna try to control him. Go try to control the whole. Yep, and try to control everything. And it could be Rose that shoot him. Tracy, man, she just like a lost cause, bro. Lost cause, man. I don't, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense because she's a grown ass woman, like don't know what to like, it's just crazy. You got the Avengers of the Hood running around doing stuff, you know what I'm saying? It's just bad. So whoever shoots Duda, I hope it's Brandon. That's like my dream. And that'll be nuts, but it's gonna either be Rose or the cop. And then Jimma Dag gonna have something to do with it, but it's not gonna end well. And she probably gonna end up being a sex slave to him. Because Rose is running everything, really. Okay.
We got brother Larry. What you think about this? And also, the ladies on the show was saying on Lamont that they may have been recording it. So, what you think about all of this?
They might have. They might have been. She might have been recording it. That doesn't seem like it would be beyond her. She seems very, shady like that. Like she would do something like that and then turn around and want to use it against him. I just say he needs to be careful because people say like she's a Black Widow, but every dude around her ends up dead. I mean, he has to really ask himself, is it worth? Is that worth your life? You know, I mean, is it really worth your life? Because don't get me wrong, she's nice looking, but there's not a woman on this planet that is fine enough that's gonna make me want to die for it. That's
and even Jim and Daddy said be careful with that.
He did. Jim's daddy, people think Jim's daddy's like some sort of just some upper class bougie dude, which he might be, but I don't think he's dumb. I think he might have some street smarts too, which is why he's been able to make his way through Chicago politics as a Black man. I agree with you, Larry. People think people are looking at what he has now and not realizing maybe where he came from and how he got there. So
right,
he's smart,
definitely. Cobra, you there?
Nope, I think he might have turned his camera off for a minute.
All right, Moochie, what you think about this situation?
I feel like this is gonna go left. We don't know if the two ladies orchestrated this together though.
Wow!
Remember they had their little
conversation.
That's
crazy.
That's
crazy.
Moochie coming up with I like it though. I like it.
Yeah. We don't know because remember they had the talk when she said she doesn't mind sharing.
I love it.
When she said she doesn't mind sharing, and this might be orchestrated to get him out of the picture. And who knows, Jim's father might become the mayor.
Hello.
Hey, you know what else
already called the threesome thing.
Right. Remember, Duda left them alone at that restaurant when he got the call from Jake. So who knows how long they stayed there and what they talked about.
And they had a little conversation.
Oh yeah.
Right. But that would I don't think that would really surprise me or would even bother Duda because Duda and his wife, they weren't even together before he decided to run. He only called her back home because he was like, I need you to put on a happy face because I'm going to run for office. So,
and also keep in mind, she was messing with his secretary.
Yeah.
So I could see this happening.
I think Jim and Dad gonna set him up. I think the
only problem
with the Hillary Clinton situation.
I believe Jim and Dad gonna set him up in cahoots.
Yep. I don't think it would matter if what's his name? Marcus, if he's with Duda's wife. I think the only problem there would come in is if it became public. I don't think Duda would care unless people knew about it because then he has to save face.
Yup, because Daddy is low key grimy.
Especially after what he's doing with the police.
I wouldn't be surprised if all three of them are in cahoots.
Damn. So they're gonna make us like Duda before he dies? That's crazy as hell.
You know they always do that.
Right. I mean, this whole who shot JR, who shot Ghost, who shot whatever, this has been played.
Hold on. Y'all know Ghost coming back and he gonna kill Tariq. That's my prediction.
Yeah, he's coming back.
He'll come back and smoke Tariq. He gonna come back and smoke Tariq. He gonna be like, I told you one smarter than me.
Tariq is Ghost now.
Nah, he ain't. Ghost gonna come back and kill Tariq. Watch. Ghost gonna come back and kill Tariq. And then you know it's crazy. Somebody told me something. They was like, what if Tommy was on the show? I was like, Tommy shoot everybody for being stupid. He'll shoot all these people for being stupid. For being dumb. Shot's a dumbass show, man. Swear.
It ain't making sense as much.
I was really hoping to. Well, this is off topic, but I was hoping Tommy's show was going to be in LA since he already had the LA Connect. But I guess it's going to be in Chicago too.
I think it's like that just because of the pandemic.
That's gonna be deep, man. Because Tommy ain't gonna take no mess.
That's my man, yo. Tommy, my boy.
Right.
Yeah, I go. Hey, man.
Michael Myers,
from what I know and heard. Michael Myers. From what I heard, it's about maybe he already been to California and it didn't work out, and now he in Chicago. So we don't know how much time has passed exactly, though. You know. So we'll see how it turns out.
That new dude that's coming through, you gonna have to keep an eye on him though.
Who?
What new dude?
That new dude that's coming through.
The
new connect. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
It's a new connect.
I saw somebody's video where they was talking about bringing back Cristobal. Is that true?
Yeah, he is. He coming back.
That was true.
That's stupid.
He is coming back.
That too.
Am I good now or no?
He probably is going to get out of jail
He's
because everybody's dead. They have no case now.
Yep.
But he already been.
That's
true.
I think
if
Raising
he
Canaan.
didn't talk, and all of them is dead.
I mean, unless he got money for a lawyer to do it, but in real life,
he didn't talk.
Hey. Hey, what happened to do that? Hey, what happened to do that went on college campus to save?
I was just gonna say
what's his name?
Two bit. Yeah,
2-Bit.
He didn't talk. They sprung 2-Bit on a technicality.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Their case fell apart, so Cristobal is getting out of jail. Because when they got locked up, all three of them got locked up.
Yeah.
They willingly gonna let somebody out of jail.
Let me hear from Nina quick
they let
about this.
Out of jail.
No, I'm just saying. You think they're gonna willingly let a black man out of jail off a technical?
They let
the lawyer. He'll have to get a lawyer and go through the process, right?
Hey, that's true. Nina, what you think about this right quick on the Shy with Duda and Tracy and everybody? And what you think gonna happen in Rose? You think this gonna turn out good for him? They got something to do with him getting shot or what?
Absolutely not. I feel like Rose is a sociopath. If you can watch your spouse have sex with another person, something got to be wrong with you up in the head. And
I don't want to say all that.
Exactly what my wife said.
We do know their relationship is business only. And so
I told you.
Think about
like
that,
Bill Clinton and
then
Hillary
you
Clinton.
think about this element as well. You can draw the conclusion. Like, I'm not making assumptions. I'm drawing the conclusion by her not really being with him, and then her watching him mess with another lady, and she's saying she's willing to share. Like, something like women don't really operate like that. So I feel like she is sneaky on a different level. And really,
hey, I tell you what, threesomes are good, especially when you got two bad women now.
Yeah, but it depends on the power struggle and the power dynamic.
That's true.
Yeah. Hey,
but this lady Tracy, she was still in the deal. She was trying to make sure she was gonna get that $5 million. He said it, but he didn't give it to her yet. So she's trying to make sure she gets it back.
She's selling her body for $5 million.
It's not worth $5 million though. It's for that organization.
Bitches out here get less than that for nothing at all.
Yeah, but that's how we represent our black women or black people, man.
That's kind of messed up.
But you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Women are getting smarter and smarter, man. Like that. What is that? That Me Too movement. That situation movement is sweet.
No, that's not what it is. But I'm just saying, y'all used to women doing it for free, and now we got a price tag. So,
oh god,
no, but why do it at all? Just find somebody and why push it? Like, I don't know. Don't pay for it. Ain't paying for nothing.
Standards, and we're not like chill and taking the bare barrel scrap.
You're too far away from your mic. Too far from the mic.
We not good no more because we like Tiff and getting cheated on and all that stuff, and like Keisha getting all that stuff. We
Tiff
not
didn't get cheated on.
So what?
Tiff didn't get cheated on. Emmett's been entirely faithful during his marriage. He's been 100% faithful during their marriage. She didn't get cheated on.
Good night.
Damn. Look, I don't know.
Am I wrong?
Good night.
Nah, you're right. You're actually right.
That's the truth.
Yeah,
and that's why Emmett shouldn't have brought it up, because that was a one-time thing.
This is a technicality.
There's not a technicality. He slept around. He slept with other girls when they were friends. He slept with other girls when they were friends, and now once they transitioned into out of friends and being actual spouses,
they were
he
in
hasn't
a
cheated.
Committed relationship.
She was in a committed relationship.
Can I ask Larry something? Please?
No, she was in a committed relationship.
He was
Larry.
living with her.
Yes,
and
Larry.
Yes.
Listen, do you think that they should have focused more on Emmett? I think Emmett has a sex addiction. Now, wouldn't it would have been something to write in, like him going to therapy for that?
I don't think
they should.
Emmett, yes. Yes, he does.
I don't think Emmett has a sex addiction. What I think Emmett does, what I think Emmett was doing before, because he was having so much trouble just sort of maintaining himself with work and other stuff. I think he was trying to validate his manhood by how many people he was sleeping with. And I think now that he has something more, that he has his restaurant and he has a business, something else to hold on to and stay and hold himself up as a man with, he doesn't feel the need to go out there and sleep around with all these women.
Yeah, but sleeping with Dom didn't make any sense. Sleeping with Dom didn't make any sense at all. Sleeping with Dom did not make any sense at all. That didn't make no sense.
Exactly.
I don't even think
he was doing fine. He went to the psychic and everything, and then you gonna go sleep with the
Hold on. Too many people.
I don't think he actually even wanted to sleep with Dom. I think he only did it because he felt like maybe he needed to secure everything with his business. Because if you remember in the very beginning when he went to meet with Dawn, he was trying to do it on strictly business stuff. And the first thing she did when she answered the door was say, "If you're Emmett, let me see your stuff. I heard your stuff is the bomb. Let me see it." And she sexualized that relationship before they even had formal introductions.
She did.
So
and if the roles were reversed, and a man saying, "Let me see your tickle bitties," then he would have been horrible, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It would like pull him out.
So she seduced him?
It's a decision that
no, I'm not saying she seduced him.
Who stands on your decision? No,
she sexualized
it doesn't matter whether or not I do it or you don't do it. You take accountability for your choice that you fucking made, and that's just that. And
I agree with the one.
Let me ask you this.
But he is taking responsibility for it. That's why he told.
He slept with her, Larry. He slept with her. He did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what?
But
he has a sex addiction, bro. I think
he told her about it, which made me taking
I'm not saying that he's not taking responsibility. I think he is taking responsibility for it. He acknowledged that he did it. He's taking responsibility. I just don't think he has a sex addiction. I think there's a lot of guys out there who oftentimes, when they don't feel good about themselves as a man, they go out there and they sleep with a lot of women trying to validate their manhood.
But why, when your mothers are sitting up there trying to encourage you and inspire you and do all that stuff, and then you reject it? You reject it from your mother, the person that's supposed to give it to you, but then you want to look for it out there and destroy a fucking community.
Because society, because society teaches men that if you're a real man, that you can go out there and you can get the girls and you can get whoever you want and you can be the man, because that's what society teaches young men. And so as a young man,
everything is in balance.
So as a young, I'm not validating what he's done. I'm not legitimizing what he's done. I'm simply saying that I think these were the reasons behind why he was doing what he's done. Because once he got something else to hold on to, something that he can stand himself up with and say, look, I'm a man. I'm providing for my friend, my family, and my kids and myself. I own a business. We didn't see him out there running around sleeping with a bunch of different women anymore.
Well, we saw him turning away
women.
Products. We got children, right?
Wow.
That boy got how many children? We saw the product.
We understand that was his past. We're talking about his present.
That was his when he was a teenager too.
We're talking about his present. You're trying to try him on something that he's already been tried on.
Because y'all do not.
Whitney Castillo just had some real stuff. Whitney Castillo just had some real stuff, bro.
Listen to me. Y'all don't hold them accountable. When he was 14 and his mother was trying to say some things to him, he didn't want to hear it. You don't want to hear what we want to say, but then you want to blame us when, he's a teenager. But at a teenager, you as yourself have autonomy and you are talking back and you are fighting and you are just bucking against whatever somebody is saying to you, no matter if your mother, your girlfriend, your whatever, it's just a woman. If you don't want to hear it, you're not going to hear it.
That's not necessarily true.
Let me say
not
one
right.
thing to that right quick.
Women.
Let me say one thing right quick.
Hold on, Jay. Women.
Right.
Go ahead, Jay. Go ahead, Jay. Go ahead.
I just want to say one thing to Nita. You keep making it seem as if a man is doing something to the woman. It's the woman is choosing to lay down with these men too. It's taking two. You can't keep saying you ain't holding the man accountable. That's the same as saying you're not holding the woman accountable
because she got the baby, and Keisha is crying.
But did she make him wear a condom?
Because she got the baby.
But did the woman make a condom? You keep talking about these single women and all this out there. Did they tell him before he stuck it in? No. You got protection?
I don't need protection because at the end of the day, we both have 50-50, and what y'all keep trying to absolve us.
No, we don't. No, we do not.
Trying to absolve us.
No, we do not.
No, you got more power. Because I'm getting ready to have
I will give you a minute to let Nita cool down, then I'll elaborate.
I'm about to explain it. Hold on. Let me just mute y'all for a second, and then y'all gonna say whatever. The woman has more than 50-50 because if I'm getting ready to have sex with you and you stop me and say, no, you got a condom, because if you ain't got a condom, we can't do this. And I say, I ain't got one. Boom, and just ram you. I just raped you. Right or wrong? Okay, am I right or wrong?
No, I got what you're saying with that. Like I said, no glove, no love. But I got what you're saying with that.
Okay, and so if I say forget that, boom, I'm wrong. So you got all the power. It ain't no damn 50-50.
Y'all.
I feel like y'all be making excuses for this boy.
What did Emmett say? He said,
no, we're not. I didn't say he did anything right.
He didn't pull out. Now, if she was on top, then maybe.
Did she let him pull in?
Did you jump off?
You know what?
Or if he's inside of me, did you pull out? Just what Emmett said.
Did you gotta give him permission to come inside of you? I ain't talking about finish.
Wait, what did you just say?
Hey, Nita.
I'm saying enter. Rather, I should change it. You have to get permission and consent to enter you, is what I'm saying. Regardless of pull out, you have to allow the man to pull in, period.
Okay, I got what you're saying with that, but they got cases. What if the condom broke?
No, hold up, man.
You know, come on. You sitting here saying this.
That's an accident. We talking about on purpose.
Now, here's the thing. Men and women do not have 50-50. And here's the reason why. Men don't get pregnant. Women actually get pregnant and carry the kids. And if I ever had a daughter, I would tell her it should be 50-50. Both people should feel equally responsible. But the reality of it is that you don't, because the man can simply say, you know what? I feel bad you got pregnant. I'm leaving. I'm walking away. I'm going to go live my life and go get married to somebody else. And I'll pay you child support and don't have to worry about anything else. But you are burdened with having this child that you now either have to give away or you have to raise. And so it's not 50-50. And anytime you lay down with someone, you need to bear that extra responsibility so you can protect yourself. You don't have to like it. I can see Nita over there with her face twisted up. You don't have to like it, but you have to accept the reality of life. That's what it is.
Stand the reality, and that's why I can see all you.
And the thing about it, hold up. And the thing about it,
you don't like it, but that's the reality of it.
I can accept it, but I can still have the right to call you motherfucking trash that want to just like do that.
Nita.
Okay, so you don't like it, but you still have to own the responsibility of it. Even if you don't want to own the responsibility of it,
because
you will have to own it once the responsibility comes crashing down on you.
Woman, but y'all always want the respect of the community and being the head, and y'all don't want to take accountability. Like
no one is saying that we don't want to take accountability. What I'm simply saying is, even if you don't like that reality, it is a reality.
I feel like y'all have double standards.
You want somebody to submit.
It's not a double standard. It is just reality.
Somebody said, "What if Dom gave everybody
I don't
AIDS?"
like it, but it is
Crazy.
reality. I don't like that when I walk down the street. I have worked my life to live in good neighborhoods and afford nice places. I have an education. I do not like that when I walk down the street that a cop will stop me and put my life at risk when I should not have to have that happen. I live in a neighborhood surrounded by $1 million homes. I should not have to be harassed by the police. But guess what? That is the reality. And I, as a black man, have to take that into consideration when I walk down the street. When you are a woman, you have to take certain things into consideration as well. I can go jogging in the middle of the forest if I want to. No one's going to bother me. As a woman, that's not necessarily safe for you because if you're jogging in the middle of the forest, somebody might knock you over the head and rape you. No one's knocking me over the head and raping me. So there's certain things that are different for men and women, and you have to accept that reality.
Didn't somebody in this chat earlier say, "Get over that shit"? Women,
I don't know if anybody said that.
Why you ain't get over it?
I didn't hear that. Ain't nobody said that. What did you talking about?
Get over what? So many trolls on here tonight. I don't know.
No. Somebody said Keisha needs to be
that was somebody talking.
Here's the problem I think that you have. I think you're taking my words and thinking that I'm validating them as right. And I'm not saying that they're right. I'm just simply saying that they are. I'm not saying that that's the way it should be or that it's right. I'm just simply saying this is a reality that we have to acknowledge. It is what it is.
Right. Hey. And so when I have my point of view, then don't think no other reason is that it is what it is. I will not.
We're not talking about points of view. We're talking about realities.
And what I'm saying is that
you can have your perspective, but your perspective is not the truth. The truth is the truth.
Right?
Hey, hold on.
Right.
Sometimes my perspective is my perspective and not the truth, but there is always truth.
You do
exactly. Sometimes my perspective is not the truth, but truth is always truth.
You do understand that your perspective is not true, right, Larry?
Not always. Not always.
TJ is right.
I say sometimes my perspective is not truth, but the truth is always the truth.
All right, hold on. Let Stanley chime in. What you want to say, brother?
So both of them got a point, but the thing is, when Dom said she wanted to see homeboy's junk, that opened up a door. It's just like saying that thing with the Adam and Eve thing. Don't bite into the apple. When you invite somebody, when the first thing somebody come through your threshold and you say, "Let me see your junk," you just open up a can of doo-doo. First of all, you want to see it because you heard about it, and now you're interested. So at the same time,
she set the tone.
It proves that you have no self-discipline and no self-control.
You're right. Dom did not have self-discipline.
That was sexist towards the man, though.
You're absolutely right. She had no self-discipline or control.
That was sexist towards the man.
Both.
Exactly.
That was sexist towards the man because you're looking at the man as an object.
But when you going to take accountability for it?
Go ahead.
No. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm saying what he should have did was say, "Look, I'm here for a business deal. I'm not here for sexapade. I'm here for a business deal. You either gonna take it or you can leave it." If she would just slam the door in my face, I would have accepted it. I'm not gonna sit there and show you my junk and all of a sudden you might be somebody else that's on the block.
How old are you?
Right.
How old are you?
Stanley.
Huh?
How old are you?
Big Stan. How old are you?
Oh, I'm 50.
See, so you're speaking right now as a grown man. Emmett's a child. And so when he's a child and someone asks him to do something like that, he's responding like a child.
No, but what I'm saying is that he could have also said, "Hey, look, I'm here for a business deal. I'm not here for sexapade." I mean, you got guys that's mature like that.
He could have if he was a grown man.
But you're more mature right now in your
thinking. But he's a child.
Okay, so I got your point, Larry. But hey, Larry, guess what? I got your point. But now it goes back to familyhood. Who is my dad? Who is my dad?
Right. So he didn't have great examples either. He didn't have a great example of how to be
so
a
there
faithful,
you go. So he
honorable
been
stand-up guy.
yeah. So he been ambushed from the start. So there you go.
Right. I mean, it's crazy situation.
Because my son already told me. My son already told me I'm not bringing no child in this world until I know that I'm established. I like that.
Facts.
That's how it's supposed to be. That's speaking as a man.
My daughter is in the Air Force. She's established. So some kids, they got that maturity level. Like, hey, look, I'm either in this mess or I don't have to be in this mess. And like I like what my son told me. He said, look, at 12, 13 years old, hey, Dad, you know what? I don't even want to bring a child in this world. I already see for what it's worth. I was like, wow, really? You haven't even lived your whole life. He said, but I see things that everybody's going through. And look at our surroundings. But see, here in Virginia, man, this is a beautiful establishment. I mean, you hear about Fort Belvoir, Fairfax, Fredericksburg, Virginia, and all that
stuff. Back your camera up a little bit.
Oh, okay.
We all up your nose looking at boogers, man.
You're crazy, man.
You talking facts, but go ahead. You talking facts. You know I'm gonna have a joke though, but you was close.
I know. But what I'm saying is that, you know, Emmett was doomed from the start. Now, I like the point that he took, like in his part of his second term. He just came to himself and said, I'm gonna make this work. I'm gonna marry the woman that I want to marry. Now, what Larry said earlier was right. She should have sat there and listened to what he said. And at the same time, if I was him, I wouldn't have said nothing that quick. I thought that he came out too fast. I really did, because I was thinking to myself, why are you going to tell her at that instant moment? I mean, what you going to do? And then when he said it, he didn't even complete the whole structure of it. He let it go, and then he just saw her like walked off, and then he said, "Can we talk about it?" It's too late.
Mm-hmm. All right, hold on. I got my girl Marissa up in here. Marissa,
that's why you have to give your children instruction.
That's true. All right, hold on. Let me hear from Marissa. What's up, girl?
Hey, how y'all doing?
What's up?
All right. So you've been hearing the show tonight and what we've been talking about. What you think so far on some of this stuff?
No, when I came in, I just heard everybody like yelling and screaming. I didn't hear the whole thing.
Sorry.
It got a little heated for a minute.
Right. My girls Moochie and Nita, they didn't, you know, they taking a break, I guess. They didn't. What's up? All right. So we was talking a minute ago about Emmett, and Nita was talking about, you know, guys you know, not wearing the condom, or he having you know, babies everywhere, and it's like the men responsibility. Do you think it's more of a woman responsibility about who enters her bedroom more, or the man? And is it the woman responsibility to use protection? And you a young woman, so let's hear from a younger person perspective. What do you think on this?
I honestly think it's both. I think if a dude's not going to use a condom, the woman should be on birth control.
But how you know she is?
What about disease? Yeah, and how do you know if she is if you're the man?
Yeah, and then he should use a condom. Then, you know, both people should use protection. You know, especially if they don't want children or unwanted diseases.
That's true. If you was with a man and before you was about to do the dude, you said, hold up, do you got a condom? And he say no, and then decide to go ahead anyway, what would that be? What is that situation?
That's rape.
I mean, if you said no, you need a condom, and he said, forget it, I'm gonna go ahead anyway.
The situation is we both doing it.
That's what I would think. Right.
Yeah, I mean, consent has conditions on it. I mean, you have to have conditions. I mean, it could be the same thing if you know, if you're a man and you say, look, we can have sex, but only to a certain point, and then she decides she wants to jump on top of you right before you get ready to ejaculate and force you to come inside of her, you can't get her off, then you've been raped.
We got contracts we're signing before we do this, or what?
Yeah, some people do. They actually have consent apps online. They have apps for consent apps where you can actually go on there.
How many black men doing it though?
I don't know how many black men or white men are doing it, but I know that people. I know that people do it. They actually encourage people to do it on college campuses so that there is an understanding of what people want to do and not want to do, and that people have protection to say, okay, we do consent to this. So if somebody feels bad later,
one contract. If you got one contract to show me, I'll be okay.
There are a number of consent apps online that you can download and have people actually take a photo or a video saying that you consent to this, and they can sign their name on the app, and then you guys can go about your business. And they encourage people to use these apps on college campuses so that people don't have these issues.
I never knew about this.
I need
this is new to me.
Yeah.
I know.
I don't know what phone you have, but just go on your phone and type. Go to the app store, whatever phone you have, and type consent app.
That happens with people who are actually employed with the school, and they have to use that to protect themselves. But just regular.
No, it happens with students too.
On a contract.
That's not necessarily true.
It happens with students too. It happens with students too. You have a lot of these younger kids who are becoming much more aware of things, and they're approaching their relationships differently. They're even approaching their casual relationships differently. So I would not be surprised at all if two young people got together and they pulled out their phones and opened up consent apps and said, "Okay, we're good with this and that," and they sign the apps and they say, "Okay, let's get it in." I mean,
that's a such thing, like a consent app.
That's a real thing.
Be nice.
Let's not forget.
I can't imagine that.
Man, I'm old.
I cannot imagine that.
That's nuts.
During our generation, people were saying that it would break the mood to ask to put on a condom. It would, you can't put on a condom. That would break the mood. You can't do that. People don't even think twice about that anymore. It's the same thing with the consent app. You want to make sure that the person's okay with it. You want to make sure you're protected so the person doesn't come back and say, I didn't want to do that. They forced me. Well, no, you didn't. And here's the consent app. And here's a video of you saying, hey, I consent to have sex with so-and-so, blah, blah, blah. And here's your signature on the phone. And then you have some evidence showing that it was all consensual.
My mom said don't take no condom from no woman because they might poke a hole in it.
Dang, everyone said the same thing.
I told my
mom said that. But you already know, Cobra. That's it. Like, don't take no woman, no condom from no. Listen, hold on.
Y'all still out here going raw though.
I understand what you're saying, but listen,
only on some,
but not. But it should be our choice to get you pregnant though. Not trap us. It's women out there like that. It's different types of people. I understand what you're saying, sweetheart, but it's different types of people. You know what I'm saying? It's our choice, like it's your choice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm about to be
It's different types of people, but a woman will set you up just like a man will set you up. I got a homeboy that say,
I'm gonna say goodnight on that note.
I just can't imagine having the
I'm about to get ready to wrap this up in about 8 minutes. Because it'd be 2 hours and 30 minutes. So on that note, I say you made a good point that it is a guy's responsibility on who he may impregnate.
Yeah, that's true.
Right. But it's also the woman's responsibility on who she allowing to be with her. She shouldn't let nobody not be protected. You know what I mean? Like, in my experience, very rarely did a woman stop me and say, do you have a condom? Now, I would always just go get one or have one anyway because I didn't want a bunch of kids or, possible anything else. So, but nobody ever would say nothing.
It's true. Yeah, somebody we don't know. I think it was a Squad Down production said men bring sex contracts to all sexual encounters. But for real though, and there's some truth to that. And for a long time, sex contracts for our generation was the scooch. If you were up there and you were with a woman and you go to pull her drawers down and she does that little scooch and lifts up, that was the sex contract right there. That was saying, yes, we're good to go. That's what it was for.
What is that?
Right.
What is that?
But
you
see,
lift
that's
them
the thing.
hips up, you know it's
But see,
all
that's-
good. You lift them hips up
see,
to
that's the
slide
thing
the
for-
drawers down.
Right, but that's for older people. As you got younger, the contracts become more
Right.
explicit. You start to ask, "Is it okay if we do this? Would you like to have sex?" And you get explicit permission. So as people get, as the generations are the younger generations are getting more explicit, so that they have a full understanding of what's okay. And I'm down with that. I think everybody should know exactly where they stand.
Man, I just know if the girl gets naked before I do, then it's good to go.
But what if she doesn't?
No, I know.
Right.
If she don't, I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
So in my experience, I never had somebody give me consent or I asked for consent. It's more like how Larry would say, if we kissing and rubbing and I'm taking off something and you don't stop and you grabbing on this, I'm not gonna stop. Like we kept going. I know it's a lot of things different nowadays, which makes it weird. Even Sheena was saying when you get into the contract and video and stuff, I know people got to protect themselves and different stuff, but even some women may get turned off with that. Now she ain't, I ain't gonna put her business out there, but she ain't a teenager, but she, is more closer to.
When I was single, I would ask.
Go ahead, Larry.
I'm just saying, when I was
asked the
single, I would
woman,
ask.
you mind if how would that? Get too
I just can't imagine that.
Ask. How do you ask?
Like, right, that's weird.
How would you ask? What would you say?
I mean, it just depends on just depends on the situation. I mean, if we were already kissing or something, then it might just be, how far do you want to go? Do you want to go home, and do you want to do something more? And you might have a conversation then. If you don't want to just make the assumption that everything is okay, and then someone feels some sort of way afterwards. So I would ask. And it really depends on the individual.
I would keep going, and I've had women stop me and be like, "No, I don't want to do that."
And that's when you stop.
Yeah.
That's when you stop right there.
They'll tell you.
I ain't gonna lie.
They'll tell you. But yo, listen. Back to the Tiff and Emmett situation, right? If this girl got out that bed and went and fucked that man raw, bro, that's crazy. We don't know, but if she did, that shit crazy, bro.
She probably
that's nasty as hell.
The same token that Emmett didn't strap up with Dom either.
That's what I'm saying. So what if everybody got the package?
Because he has kids. So
yeah, but
at the strap up quite a few times.
Yeah, but that's if she went to sup with that man with no condom after getting out, after Emmett pulling out of her, that's crazy.
Well,
yeah,
I mean, I guess he tasted Emmett then, because she's talking about he gave great head. So there's that.
But I ain't never heard of that. What you call it? That marriage thing? Oh, not the marriage thing. The consent thing.
Just look it up. Go on your phone and just type in consent contract.
Bro, I just can't imagine going up to a girl and being like, "Look, hey, before we do something crazy,
I believe you."
I'm like, before you do something crazy, you know what I'm saying? You might as well take a picture real quick and the guy have me sign something. Like, I can't imagine doing that.
Most people not gonna go through that to have sex.
Remember,
Dave Chappelle don't do it.
Well,
yeah,
people do
it. Remember, Dave Chappelle had that skit.
Which one?
It was about that consent contract on the Chappelle show, and he was like, and she was like, no. He was like, oh,
right,
yeah. I just Googled consent contract, and it's a whole bunch of them on here, man. It was real simple, really and here it is. You can see all kinds.
I'm not reading all that shit.
So here's right here. They got it right here. You can initial right here the proposer and the consenter. So, like, if you were asking for it, you initial right here, and the person that consented. Yeah.
Jay, by the time you pull that out, bro, the girl about to leave the room.
Oh God, bro!
She's not staying out there reading all that.
Funny right
no,
here.
First of all, if you're doing things right, a little pause in the action is not going to cause her to leave.
That's a long pause right there. She got to get to reading. She about to be back in school. That is a pause.
What you do is when you first get on the date, you have them sign it. Then you go out through the rest of the date. Now it's too late. You sign that ass is mine, girl.
Oh hell no!
I don't think it quite works that way.
Hold on.
But I think what you can simply do is pose that. I think what you can simply do is pose it as, look, I want to make sure that you feel respected and I feel respected, and so I'm asking for this. Here you go. And if she's like, no, I'm not signing this, then I don't want to be with you then, because I don't want you coming back and saying something later. So if you present it as, look, it's just a matter of showing you the utmost respect, I don't think people are gonna have a problem with that.
If I had money and I was rich,
you learn something new every day, bro.
I might do that.
You keep talking about people can't wear condoms.
Yeah,
you must have a real issue with this. I don't know. Men wear condoms.
I ain't never.
Men wear condoms. There are people that haven't worn condoms, but most men, when they're single and they're out there doing their thing, men wear condoms. It doesn't happen 100%, but they do.
Yeah, but when you in the hospital getting your blood checked.
I'm a big time condom user. I only have one child.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
but I'm married now, so I can't.
But yeah, at the same time, I know girls do hate it sometimes because they do, I guess, feel a little different.
Yeah, I had a girl tell me to take it off. I was like, "Nah, player, nah, player." She was like, "Go ahead, take it off, Lauren." I was like, "Nah, player."
All right, so I'm out.
Yeah, only when I was with somebody that was my main girlfriend that I not.
Yeah, you gotta be somebody special. Yeah, you gotta be somebody really special. I think I want to spend the rest of my life with you type of girl.
We gotta be exactly. Yeah, because it's just too dangerous out here, and I don't want baby mamas and stuff and all of that. And Marissa, what you think about this contract? What would you think if a dude pulled one out on you? What would happen?
Walking the fuck out.
I would think it's strange, but I would still sign it.
You think it's strange?
See?
If a chick think it's funny, bro, no. If she think it's funny,
but people do it. But I'm just saying, I never seen anybody go through that much just to have sex.
Nah,
there's a lot.
I'm just saying, if you pull it out,
this is crazy.
And if someone signs it, then great. If they don't want to sign it, yeah. See, so what's the point of not asking if you know that you can get permission? Then you just have that much more peace of mind.
That'd be really awkward if y'all both are like y'all clothes are off and then you pull it out. You know what I'm saying?
No, you don't pull it. You don't wait to then. You don't wait to that last moment.
Oh, you do it like when you're on a date or something,
right?
You do it maybe maybe you go back to your house.
Oh.
Maybe you go back to your house, you guys are kissing or something. It looks like it may go forward, and you say, "Hey, I think we should sign a consent app or whatever, so that we both are on the same page."
You can tell this brother's organized. Larry's organized as hell.
I'm just saying.
Larry don't play.
I mess with Larry though.
I would tell all my nephews when you go to school to get this, because think about it. Imagine you go and you're hanging out at a party on campus, you're out there, you guys are having fun, you're drinking. You don't know if the girls had too much to drink or smoke or mollied up or whatever. You don't know. So you're having fun on campus, and you say, "Hey, let's go back to the dorm." You go back and you're like, "Yeah, I need you to sign this consent app." Great, you sign it. Now the next day, if she tries to come back and say, "I didn't know what I was doing, I was drunk," and maybe she's regretful because she has a boyfriend or maybe whatever, maybe you're ugly to her and she's feeling guilty about it, whatever. Now you can pull out your app and say, "No, you signed the app. Here you are on camera saying that you give consent and you signed it." There's no, at that point, it's just a matter of, you may feel bad, you may have regrets the next day, but you were fully understanding what you were doing at the time.
Imagine, man.
Old school player.
Imagine, hey,
protect yourself.
So once she gives me a kiss, I pull out the phone, right? Be like, "Here, I need you to sign this." Right? You give me the kiss. Right?
You think I'm a porn Dexter?
No, you have to be. No, man, you have to have better timing than that. You can't just be like, "Okay, you gave me one kiss and now I'm gonna start pulling out." I mean, if you get one kiss and automatically assume that you're gonna get some, she's gonna be like, "Oh, because I kissed you, you think you're gonna get some?" You know? What you do is when you think it's gonna go to that point, then you can say, "Hey, let's take a break for a second and do you want to do this?" "Yes, cool. Do you mind signing this consent app?" And if like Marissa said, maybe she laughs and thinks it's funny and then signs it. But if she says no, then you should probably bounce.
Yeah, I'm about to say I'll be afraid to pull that out.
I'm sorry, Marissa, what'd you say?
I said, do you have to do this every time or just one time?
Well, I think it's important to do it at least the first time with that person. I mean, if you're in an ongoing relationship, I don't think you need to. But if you're with that person for the first time, I think it's a good idea.
Okay. I get what Larry's saying, though. I get what he's saying.
I mean, it's always okay to protect yourself.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yo, but what if,
this is a crazy.
Yo, what if Dom gave everybody AIDS though? Wouldn't that be crazy as hell?
Oh my god!
You mean Darnell?
No. Oh shit.
Darnell,
Dom.
La.
But I thought Darnell was the one that's positive.
What?
Didn't somebody say in the comments that Darnell was positive or something?
I didn't hear that.
They didn't have sex till after Dom and Emmett had sex. They didn't Darnell and Dom.
Right, so it wouldn't matter. I mean, if they had sex afterwards, but now if Darnell and Dom had sex, he could pass it to her. I don't know if anybody has HIV. I don't know.
Or Dante, somebody, because he remember. Okay, at the beginning of the season, the first episode, right? He was in the bathroom and like he was like looking sweaty, and it was like red lights and stuff. This ain't over. This is far from over, bro. It's only episode 4. Tell you. Yeah. Remember that scene at the beginning of the season when he was in the bathroom, looking at the mirror,
sweating, crying. Yeah. I think she may be pregnant.
Dom?
No, I think Tiffany may be pregnant because it sounded like somebody was banging on the door.
Tiffany, yeah.
And there's going to be an issue. Hopefully, Emmett was smart enough to stop sleeping with her when she started sleeping with that dude. Hopefully, he was smart enough to just cut that off. You know.
All right, we getting ready to wrap
Emmett
this
is
up.
a sex addict.
Hold on, Lawrence. I'm gonna get y'all what y'all predictions, a short prediction for the next episode or the rest of the season, whichever one, and then we gonna wrap this up. So, Lawrence, go ahead. What you think for the next episode?
I think me personally, it's gonna be. Remember when Tracy woke up and she was like, "I gotta go home," and then Candy was like, "That can't happen." It's gonna be some kind of clause signed or something, just like my man Larry just said. But it's gonna be like more about control. You feel me? She's gonna be trying to control everything. Yep, they trying to get because I think Candy and she the devil, bro. Rose, she the devil. Tiff and Emmett.
All right,
Emmett
hold on. Let me want to get everybody.
All right, my fault.
Go ahead. I appreciate it, man. Let me try to get a little from everybody though. Cobra, what you think for the next episode?
Honestly, I think Emmett gonna try to get back with Tiff.
Oh my god.
I honestly, that's what I see because I see a little bit of me in Emmett, but not all the way because I don't go crazy like that with a bunch of females. But I see a little bit of myself in Emmett, but I can see him trying to get back with Tiff still.
Okay, Marissa, what you think for the next episode for the Shy? What's gonna happen?
I think maybe Tiffany is gonna leave Emmett and end up falling in love with the dude. That could be why he crying. And
that would break his heart.
I think Jake and Jim are gonna tell each other how they feel about each other.
Okay. Larry, what you think for the next episode?
I think that Tiff is gonna find out that she asked for something that she's not ready for, and she forgets how easy it is for Emmett to go out there and get women. She has forgotten because he's been trying to be a good guy, how much women want him and how easy it is for him to get them. And he's gonna go out there and she's gonna feel some sort of way because she's thinking she's having fun with this new guy and not realizing, oh damn, this dude can go out there and sleep with probably 9 different women right now, and that's not even including his baby mamas that he can probably go and sleep with at any given time. So I think she's gonna end up with her feelings all kinds of hurt asking for that. And I think even if she leaves him and tries to go with Dante, she's gonna realize Dante doesn't want her because Dante realizes, oh, this is a hoe who cheated on her husband. I don't want a woman like that. No, I don't think men don't want women like that. Men will sleep with women like that, but men don't want to be with women like that. There's women that you sleep with, and there's women that you marry and be with, and she is not the woman that he would ever be with or marry because to him, in his eyes, she's a hoe who cheated on her husband.
I think he wanted her because she was unattainable.
With them kids. That might be true too, Lawrence. Go ahead and say it again.
Yeah, I think he wanted her because she was unattainable, to be honest, and he got her. So it's like whatever, you know what I mean? Because remember he was laying in the bed on his back, like, yeah, I'm the man, you know what I'm saying? And she was just laying there like he wasn't even holding her or nothing. He don't love that girl. It's all in you, man. I'm trying to tell you.
I'm not even sure he likes her.
And then is he clean? Did they use man? This show is so messy, bro.
I'm not even sure he likes her. She might have just been a
Nita.
challenge.
That's true. Nita, what's up, girl? What you think for the next episode? What's up?
I'm here. As far as Tiff and Dante, I feel like either one of them can walk away at any time. It doesn't make no difference. It is what it is. I don't think nobody is more invested in the other person.
She can't even walk away now. She's talking about it's so good that she's asking her husband for an open relationship. She can't walk away freely.
Damn.
She's already caught up.
That's your assumption, Larry.
It just
that's what she said.
This show is so negative, man.
Yeah, I mean it's real messy. I definitely. Who was the last person that was on here? Who was the last person talking right before me?
What you mean? Larry.
Me?
No, it was not him. It was somebody logical.
Jeez, there was some bass in your voice on that one.
The guy with the
it was not Larry. It was somebody logical. Was it Lawrence or was it Colburn?
What did they say?
No, he said something logical.
Dude, that sound like Lou Ross.
Lou Ross.
You're like, hey, baby.
But no.
Let's get it on.
I'm gonna get back on topic.
No, that's my guy. Damn, what was his name? I can't remember. I guess we getting late, man. But
so
you will never find.
Go ahead.
No, okay, so yeah, no, I'm done. I'm sleepy. I done drank too much. I done been drinking. I don't know.
That drink talking to you, it's saying lay down.
It's talking to me.
This shit fun as hell, bro.
All right, lastly, I think I think it's gonna be something with this next episode. Kev, I think he gonna be even more heartbroken realizing that now Gemma is moving on and got eyes for Jake, and he keep losing all his girls. He better not bring his next girlfriend around none of his friends. He better keep her like tucked away, straight up.
He gonna be a pimp like Nook. Shit.
Right, and that was what I was about to say next. I think Imani about to get Trig damn near killed over here fighting for these damn girls, these bust downs,
bro,
in this house.
Jay, Trig kill Nuck, bro. Trig is bro. Listen, they scared of Trig. Trig is crazy. That's the Joker. That's another. You know what I'm saying? Like
they're not afraid of him because he's crazy. They're afraid of him because he's not crazy. Because he's not crazy. Trig will run up in there and kill everybody and go home and have dinner. He's not crazy. That's the thing. He's just and that's why they're afraid of him. Because he'll do what he needs to get done. You know, but they don't realize too, like that. I think they're gonna get up there and try and test Imani, not realizing Imani will pull that trigger just as quick as Trig will.
And Trigger hide the body and be like, "What? We're making steak? You right?" Yeah, it's just crazy.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. I gotta bounce.
Yeah.
It's late.
All right, Larry.
I know Trig is go and pop their ass, but I think they kind of looking at him in the soft way because he's with Imani, and that's something that would have been probably realistic, and is that people would think because you gay or this or that you must be weak or you must be a punk. Not saying it's true. Yeah, not saying it's true, but that's how it could be perceived. So I think they're gonna put him in a situation he probably don't need to be in, you know. So I don't know.
I don't think. Do you think Trig is that smart to survive if they try to like? If Rashad try to infiltrate, Nook try to infiltrate, and then Rashad have his back. Do you think Trig is smart enough to see that shit? I just think Trig is a shooter. That's it.
Right, because he is part of the main characters. I don't think he'll die. But had it not been a show and realistic, I think he'd be dead.
Yeah, because he too. Yeah.
Yeah, and Imani, because Imani is there by herself while he out trying to be on the neighborhood watch.
The Hood Patrol.
What'd you say?
I said the Hood Patrol.
Right. So definitely it'd be gone.
Like what cop gonna be jogging in the hood, bro? I'm asking, what cop is jogging through the south side of Chicago, Jay? That's your city. I don't know.
Ain't none, especially unarmed. Damn near every cop that I ever known, carried their gun with him. My brother's wife was the first black female detective in the city of Chicago, and this is in the 80s. And when she was off duty, she still had her gun in her purse.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, they don't be walking around without their gun. That's like a part of you.
Fact.
So, yeah, even if he was jogging, he'd had his gun. Shit, I ain't a cop, and I still go everywhere strapped. So, shit. And I ain't a cop.
Yeah.
So, I don't see how that was like that, but I guess, it's TV show. So,
are we picking on Lena Waithe? Are we picking on her?
No, because I like Lena Waithe actually, and what she trying to do, being a black woman trying to provide shows, jobs, opportunities, and tell stories about the community. But I just think this should make sense. You know what I mean? I don't give a damn if Superman ended up in the show. You better write it to make sense. You better make it make sense. That's all I'm saying, man. And so some of this stuff just don't make sense. It don't add up right. And I wouldn't be genuine, and nobody else would be genuine if you give people a pass just because they black, or just because they're a woman, or just because you a man, or just because you white, or whatever. Like, I wouldn't do that. I'm not like making up stuff, and I ain't like talking about her as a person or her character. I don't think nobody has, for the most part. We just talking about the show and the final product. And, it's not easy to write a show and produce a show and do all that stuff. So
then what the hell? What about Snowfall, Jay?
Man, I'm ready for it to come back. I hate to get it a while.
Why they can do it though, and these folks can't do it?
Well, one thing I will say about that is at least it's a true story. And normally you already got a blueprint to follow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whereas if you making something up from scratch kind of, and adding in this and doing that and writing this, you may write yourself into corners and holes and stuff. It don't make sense and different stuff happen. Whereas Snowfall, the story already been told and written. They just got to like write it and fill in the blanks. Yeah, pretty much. Same with like Godfather of Harlem. Whereas like Power, they making it up. Yeah, you may take some aspects of this and some aspects of that happen and put it in, but at the end of the day, you making it up. That's why I think Raising Kanan is going to be probably one of the best, because it looks like 50 Cent's life. His mama was a dope deal.
Other movie. I forgot the name of it. Get Rich, Die Trying.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And so it's basically his life. And so we can see, because he lived an interesting life. His mama was, it ain't too many women that was dope dealers and stuff and running stuff. Unfortunately, she ended up getting, but his real story is kind of interesting and crazy, especially from where he was and did all the way to now. And so we'll see how that turns out, but it's already, a blueprint to follow. So, that type of shows based on real life normally work out a little better. So,
all right, y'all boys, I'm about to head out.
All right, man. I appreciate everybody for watching. Yeah, hey, we had a lot of people on tonight. I appreciate everybody. We had a lot of great comments, even though them damn trolls came through and was saying a bunch of stuff. And I appreciate y'all, but we about to get up out of here, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.
All right. Peace.
Yeah.